You guys can't eat a whole watermelon? Man.
God damn it,
Not in one sitting.
Okay, that's a good point, though.
That's fair.
I
You
did
need
just
to
start
prove-
the stream.
Too
Fine.
late.
Alright,
Sorry.
well, hey everybody, and welcome back. If you think you could eat a whole ass watermelon, definitely put that down in the comments below.
Wow.
If you want to watch this stream, we're here every Sunday from 9 p.m. to midnight Eastern Standard Time. You can watch our sister stream, The Rime of the Frost Maiden, on Wednesdays usually, from 7 to 10 p.m. again Eastern Time. I have books on DriveThruRPG and the DM's Guild, and you can support me another way on Patreon/NobleCrumpet and get some goodies up there, like a bunch of Artificer and Construct NPCs I just put up there for stat blocks. There's like 43 different stat blocks or something. So check that out. Just as well. Oh, announcement. We will not be having Dorkvision next Sunday because I am away, and as is Dan. So we're just gonna skip next week. I think we should be fine for the Rime of the Frost Maiden. I think.
Boo. That's fine.
Boo. Boo. Fine. Well, I guess you are going into a sphincter, so maybe you have a reason not to be excited.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, last time on Ye Old Dorkvision stream, you guys had just defeated a bunch of undead. You then got ambushed by a bunch of visage creatures, seemingly spectral creatures that were packed to the brim with magic and illusions, and a pain in the ass to hit behind a secret door holding the tomb of a King Gaventry. The tomb was empty, save for, was it a bead, a black bead. You found some other tombs, including one of a silver coffin, and within there, after smashing a few treasure chests and some health potions with them, you found a rod with a screw on the top. Or no, you found a skull. You found a skull.
It was skull in that one, yeah.
The rod was found in the last tomb that you went in, which was labeled as Sir Mullock's tomb. It was trapped with a fireball, but you were too keen and noticed it before you got blown to smithereens, and were able to set it off prior to opening the chest. And with that, this level of the dungeon seems rather clear. The prisoners that you freed have escaped and fled to the upper levels, as well as a bunch of iron ghouls that chased after them, wondering where they could have gone while you guys hid in a secret room on this level. So, the only thing left
Like how we
unexplored that I
literally sent
know
them
of...
to their death.
Yeah.
They
Well,
had an hour.
They had an
an
hour. They had an
Yeah.
hour.
Yeah.
And you had
a
cleared
big
out everything up
forest.
above. So the only thing left unexplored is a set of stairs leading downward. Do you guys wish to descend?
We had our rest, I
Close up.
assume, already.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I think
I
you
got my
rested
health.
last
Yeah,
time.
I'm fully
Yeah.
healed, so I assume so. And I have no hit die, so let's
And
go.
we,
Yeah.
and we agreed to not have mount in small space for the moment.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll
The only
warp
mount
you
possible
over there.
is Cersei.
Okay. This is where you fought a bunch of zombies, as shown by the bunch of zombies below.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Descend into the dock. Okay. Let's, okay. I think we're good here. Alright, you descend the stairs. I've creatively activated the dynamic lighting here so that you can fit. I figured Mao would want to go first.
Yep, time to get into rogue mode. Do some stealth ahead, and keep everybody informed.
You
Sure.
can do it.
Yeah, you are quite silent as you move forward. And what is up with your health? It's like
It's at
96.
105.
It's 96 plus 9.
It was 105 on the other side.
It's just noted weird. Okay, it's updated now.
Oh, the Pravashi is gonna stay with you because it's fun.
Oh yeah, and I think I can move her still, right?
Yeah.
Maybe? Can you try?
I'm
See, on top of you
currently.
now.
I know I'm kind of getting stuck with my mouse selecting the whole screen. Let's grab. Nope, still doing.
Oh.
I think
I
I.
saw it move. Yeah, I
goes
saw it
Yeah,
move.
I think you moved it with you, so I think it's good. Alright, you start heading off to the north. You can see that there's a lot of foliage peeking through the walls of this place. A sort of, like, creeping vine. The leaves are decrepit, but there's still some life clinging to it.
I think I would probably, as I get to like that little cross area where there's like kind of a split, I'd wave everybody to kind of be able to like come closer because I don't see any immediate danger.
Sure.
Okay, that's much better.
Okay, hold on. I need to turn off the movement things because, as usual, Zumasu has
Breaking everything.
Zoom.
has zoomed.
Oh,
Let me.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I could go through the walls, and apparently I can.
Yes, you seem to test that in every single map just in case, you fucking speedrunner.
I would like to break the wall with my hammer. I mean pickaxe.
Hey, I thought you were a fan of GDQ. What's the problem?
I am, but not when you're breaking my game.
If you get to this next wall hack, you have to get here right in the right position and get right in between there. It's a really difficult one to pull off, so you got to get the right iframe count.
Yes.
Okay, I think this and the other levels have now been updated so you can't break through the walls.
Okay.
You can't break these cuffs. I can break these cuffs.
Alright, yeah, there are passageways to the south. Mao is exploring to the north,
Yeah,
past the foliage.
just like making sure nothing's hidden inside this like brush.
Sure, make an investigation check. Or actually make a nature check.
Well, what the fuck?
It's an intelligence.
Did it go through?
It did not yet.
Oh, why? I'm selecting Alina.
Yeah, because she's on top of you.
Weird.
Okay. With a 16 nature, there's, like I said, there's still some life in these vines. It looks like they're almost like starving for water. They appear to be grapevines from the looks of it. Some kind of berry vines.
Well, they're like dead vines in a dungeon, so they're obviously not important and placed here for stupid reasons.
Yep.
They'll check around the corner before we continue moving.
Sure. You look around the corner and you can see that there's a small, tight hallway lit by a brazier. There's stairs far in the distance, leading downward.
Alright, I'll bring that back to everybody else.
Into another room. I should say not descending into the darkness or something.
No, I mean, couldn't see much, but I can see stairs going down if we want to head down.
Do we want to clear the level or go down?
I mean, I haven't seen anybody here. There's just all these kind of dead plants.
Okay. Maybe you want me to take a look at the plants with my magic eyes?
Sure.
Alright, I'll go up to the north and I'll take a look at the magic plants. See if they're magic, I guess.
You look at the plants with your arcane
Exact
vision, but you do not sense anything magical about them. They are mundane plants.
Same with the brazier?
There is continual flame spouting from the brazier, but otherwise it is a normal looking brazier.
Alright. I'll
Goose
go...
is following Zuzu because he's accident prone.
Sure.
Fair enough.
I think Zuzu
Yeah.
can control Goose as well, if need be.
Well, if we're gonna head to the north, stairs going down, go that way. I was gonna set a trap here.
Oh, that's clever. That works.
At the brazier, what I was going to do is set up like a string trap, and put some flammable liquid on the ground, maybe. So if it gets knocked over or tugged, then it'll kind of break apart. But I just wanted to.
So you want to tie a string to the brazier and like another wall to create a trip line, so the brazier will tip out onto some grease?
Yeah. Oh, wait, no, it's continual flame. It's magic.
It is.
So it won't do that. It's just fucking light.
Well, it is a continual flame, I think. Well, let me check
Does it
the
actually work as
specifics.
flame?
Looks like a regular flame, but it creates no heat and doesn't use oxygen. It can be
It's
covered
not-
or hidden, but not smothered or quenched.
Okay.
Damn.
I'm gonna assume that's fake. I'm just gonna set up my little string and bell then, just so that way we have a warning.
Okay, you create
still
an
useful.
alarm system. Make a sleight of hand check. Okay. I mean, it's not the best, but hopefully if nobody notices it, it should just get the job done. I'll trap... oh, it's not the right... Let's do this. Okay. We'll just say that the trip line is activating these squares.
Sure.
I'll put that on the
Alright.
map layer.
Let's point everyone. The stairs are that way, so.
Great. You want to lead the way?
Sure. Just stay close.
Yep.
Right. Now you start exploring. This room is barren. Doesn't look like there's been much activity here.
Just trying to find our way down.
You see
Stairs
light
are down.
coming from the next room, just past the stairs, leading slightly downward. You can see more foliage in this room and a door across the way.
Why are there so many trees down here?
Not sure. To the far south is a door that has been broken down, beyond which you can smell a horrid stench. It smells of death and decay. You think you can see the edge of a pile of appear to be bodies piled high.
Is there another doorway ahead of me that looks similar to the one that's down?
There's another doorway ahead of you. It kind of looks like the one that was knocked down at the bottom, yeah.
Okay. Just kind of do a little quick whistle to call everyone.
Boop-a-doop.
Dead bodies? Say this is probably your area.
I don't like that. Where the dead bodies?
Well, down that way. But there's also a door here. There might be more prisoners. Damn, I wish we had them on. He'd love this shit.
You know what? If do you want me to use Elena for a second and just have her fly forward?
She is invisible. Or she
Yeah.
can be. It's like the marker isn't on her, but I can put it on her.
Yeah. I'll have her. So which one do you think is? Let's have her fly down the one that smells bad. That's the one on the left.
that
To the
one's
south.
closed.
Okay. Elena's gonna just do a quick peek. I get in like a sort of meditative static pose, close my eyes, and I send Elena forward so I can see what she sees.
Sure.
I don't have access to Elena's camera. Should I just move my token, or how you want to do that?
I'll just move Elena in, and then I'll describe what happens.
Okay, that works.
Okay. Elena soars in, and is immediately greeted with, since you have a more empathic link to Elena, you immediately sense fear and urgency. She flies around the room a little bit and then returns to you post haste.
I did do the thing where I close my eyes with the familiar seeing through her eyes type thing.
Oh, well then you see specifically several piles of bodies and more iron ghouls that seem to be just piling more bodies on. There's about 5 iron ghouls in there.
All right,
There's a set of big iron doors at the far south. There's a set of stairs leading down to the west, and a set of stairs leading up to the east.
All right, I just relay all this information. So Elena's a little unhappy, but she saw important things. There's about 5 iron ghouls down there. There's also some stairs going down, an iron door, all this jazz. Do we want to try and ambush them and take them, or do you want to go down this way?
Let's look to see if maybe this is a way around. We might have to fight them eventually.
All right, let's at least make sure we're not within
Okay.
door eyesight while you're doing this. Elena's going back with you.
Okay, and I'll check out this door to see if there's anything through the bars that can be seen.
Yeah, we don't want to get flanked. That would not be good.
No, but also, who knows? Maybe there's a way around.
Okay, make a perception check at this door. You put an ear to
Pick
the
the
door.
Fervashi.
What?
I picked Alina.
Elena doesn't need to be on top of you to move her, technically.
Fair.
Yeah.
She could just be next to you and you can, like, marquee
Yeah.
grab.
Yeah.
Okay, with your perception, Mao, there's a bit of space between the cracks in the doorway. I think you can see movement on the other side, though it is dark. There's a faint bit of movement, a clanking of steel.
Sounding like chains or like metal armor?
Armor?
It sounds rhythmic, more like someone's armor.
Okay. Is the door locked?
Check for a lock. Does not seem to have one.
Could we barricade the door?
I mean,
Um,
are you just asking Everyone or just me?
Kind of both. Like,
I
does it open outwards towards us type thing? Is it like one that has like a room for something in it? Like,
I'm gonna say
I
it opens
can
towards you.
What can you do?
I can either set up a force shield if something comes in, or we can do something else. Like we have options.
That's fine.
Why? I think this is an old token because my health is significantly lower than it should. I just noticed.
I don't know
See,
what's
I'm
up
not
with
the
that
only
because
one.
Zumasu's health bar was broken last time when I just logged in this morning. I'm gonna create a new one. It's weird, it didn't even update you. Whatever. When I dragged in Zumasu's token, you can't control this one?
No, sorry. I just didn't want to interrupt, and I'm on push to talk. My character sheet is correct, and it looks like it's corrected now.
Yeah, I dragged a new one in.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
It was just weird because because Zumasu's health was at 0, and I was like, that's not right, so I dragged a new Zumasu in, and then both of them corrected. This time I dragged a new one in, and it didn't correct itself, so I don't know what's up with Roll20 lately, but I know that they're screwing around with stuff, so...
It's not referencing the right materials. It sounds like. Oh, well,
Salavi.
yeah.
Well,
It's
it opens towards you. The handle is like a bracket shape, so you could probably slide something through the handle, though it wouldn't be attached to anything.
mm-hmm.
You could put
But
something in front of it if it opens towards you. Yeah, you could barricade it that way.
Yeah.
just
You
find a
could-
nice rock and wedge it underneath the door so it's stuck there.
I mean, if there's a handle, you could literally just use a spear or a broom type thing, so that's also doable.
Well, it comes out toward us, so it doesn't do much.
Yeah, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
You could put an L-shaped thing in the handle, then lean it against the ground.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So when they push, it would hit the L-shaped thing into the thing. Anyway,
If you have an
are we
object, you
deciding?
can do that.
If you have a javelin, go right ahead.
But are we going to block this door and go through the other way since we know there's 5 there, or do we want to ambush these guys but we don't know how many are over there?
I'd say go where we know there's a problem.
Okay, so let me double check if I have a javelin. I think all I got left is a crowbar.
That might be
That
too
probably
short.
work too. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we might have to improvise them. I got rid of a lot of my unnecessary. I still got a bunch, but I don't know if I have any useful unnecessary items.
You're supposed to be a hoarder of weapons and weird trophies.
Ali, most hoarders just keep the same shit over and over again after they expired. They don't keep new stuff.
I still have a warhammer. That wouldn't necessarily be big enough.
That would be big enough, probably. Depends
Okay.
on the type of warhammer, I guess. Is it a historical warhammer that's like 10 feet long?
It's just a normal warhammer that for some reason I have in my inventory.
I don't know. You could try that one. I'll say that one might be more difficult than a longer item.
Yeah, I think that might be the longest one because I think I got rid of all my javelins since I've, not needed them as much as I got out of the range of options. I'll do the
I
best
have a
I can.
crowbar.
Well, a
Too
crowbar
short.
would probably be
But yeah.
too short.
Okay. Sorry, we were looking for something longer.
Oh wait, my bag of holding does have 2 javelins. I still have it in there.
Okay.
God
Yep.
damn it.
Christ. Okay.
Okay. I was looking through my character sheet, but my bag of holding still had them. All right, I'm unchecking this. I set up the javelins so that they're poking through, kind of X shape in through the handle. So when the door opens, it would have to push into them.
Okay. It's a little hard to do that, but because it's a vertical bracket. But
Oh.
if you can try with a sleight of hand check to see if you can maybe wedge it in there.
Let's wedge it into the crack in the floor.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I get help from Mal on this?
No, I'm running in to go and attack the other things.
Wait, what?
I'm getting ready to attack the other things.
Okay, this is gonna be a shitty door
I'll
slam.
help you.
Okay.
You're supposed to be strong.
Sleight of hand is dexterity based. Okay, that means at least it's a 15.
You wedge it into the door as best you can.
I probably bought us maybe 1 turn at best, but that's better than nothing.
Yep. Alright, are we ready?
Right?
I guess so.
Okay, let's get the initiative going. I'm gonna select all y'all's. That's good. Oh, that's not good. Alina, get off of Mao. Okay. Oh, technically, I don't need to do this. Okay. Ooh, let's roll initiative. Okay. I will also let you guys know that we are using some new rules with this that should make things easier. Rules that I wish I had 2 sessions ago.
Is this the minion rules?
Called minions. Minions work differently than normal creatures. I'm telling you this up front so that you can take advantage of it. They can attack as a group. They get stronger if they attack in a group. A minion has an amount of hit points. If you deal any damage to them, it kills them. But if you deal more damage than their hit points, then you overkill them and you can kill another minion if one is within your range.
Oh,
Does that make
sweet.
sense?
So yeah,
and
we
if you don't
basically
get
have
enough, then you just don't kill them.
yeah.
No, you kill them if you deal damage to them.
Oh.
It's more so we get cleave if we blast through a minion, which makes
Yeah.
combat move a little faster. They
And,
still hit hard enough.
Yeah.
Ranged attacks are not technically a cleave, they are a penetrating attack, so you need to line them up to get an overkill. Or to
Okay.
take advantage of
Oh,
an overkill.
yeah, I see.
That also it makes it more fair because otherwise snipers could just blow up everybody. Okay.
Yeah, I could mow everybody down. That would not be. That would be fun for me, but not for anybody
A
else.
little. That'd be like have to take a feat level type of a
Yeah. Alright. Also, they all share turns if they have the same type. Okay. With all that out of the way, Boom Crash, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna say that Goose is hanging back and watching the trap to make sure nobody comes up from behind.
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna get going. So.
I fucking rolled a 1 on initiative.
Don't you still get like an 11?
Yeah, that's why I have an 11. I'm just like, wait a minute, I'm not going first? The fuck?
Yeah, you are usually going first. Boom Crash, right as you enter, there is an iron ghoul right near the door. It does take notice of you, but it is surprised.
Okay. I'm going to Eldritch Blast and try and mow these suckers down. So, hold on, let me check one thing. Okay. Let's see if this lineup works, or if I can do this. So. Okay. 2 to this dude, and I'm gonna aim 1 at that guy and another at that guy.
Alright. You enter and start blasting. And that is going to hit each of them. Each of the minions is blasted into the wall and dies. Let's see, that was 3 and this guy. This guy had disadvantage, but you were still able to hit in spite of it. They are blasted into the wall. As one of the iron ghouls hisses at you in your sudden intrusion, there is shifting and movement among the heaps of bodies. They begin to move.
Fuck.
Done.
The piles are animating. The piles are animating.
Oh,
and I'm
great.
going to retreat very quickly.
It seems to be a pile of whites, their pale flesh sheening against your blasts of eldritch might. But they all pick up their nearby weapons. They all seem to be wearing at least haphazard armor, eyes piercing red as they slaver their mouths towards you. Boom Crash, anything else besides the retreat?
No, that's it. That's it for my turn.
Okay, I will add these guys to the initiative. I should only need to add 1, in theory.
We still got our surprise round though, right?
Well, yeah, as much as that goes. So, next turn, it's Odie.
Alright, let's see. I think I'm just going to shoot at the white minion, blink twice first.
This guy?
Yes.
with a 13 that misses, but the 26 does hit. They perish.
Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's gonna go stand in front of me and take a dodge action.
Alright. Now.
I mean, with the peg down over here.
Okay. I was gonna just like looking at Cersei's butt right now. She's walking. There we go. She going. I guess would I still be able to shoot over Cersei?
Sure.
Or would I have to squeeze past her if I wanted to get to them?
You can still shoot over Cersei if you're, like, right next to Cersei. If she's in the distance, she would still, like, provide cover to whoever she's next to.
Alright, well, I'm gonna squeeze past her, I'm gonna use her as cover, then I'll shoot them.
Okay. Who you shooting at?
I guess
Okay.
some of the whites.
I feel like using Assassinate on these is gonna be pointless.
Well, the extra damage goes through if you
Does.
lined it up.
Okay, that is going to hit and deal 18 damage. That is overkill on this minion. It blasts through this minion, and, well, I mean, there's an iron ghoul nearby, so I'll say it goes right through that white and slams into this iron ghoul. Iron ghoul is a different type of minion, but that was still enough to hit them, so I'm going to say that this minion dies as well.
Nice.
Now, without their masters, the whites are uncontrolled. Now, anything else?
Hide.
Yes, I will hide in plain sight behind Cersei.
There are plenty of places to hide in this room. There's like lots of foliage and rubble everywhere.
That's true. I guess I'll hide over here behind the pier, the column that fell.
The P column that fell.
P column, yeah.
The P
4,
lymph.
5, 6. That's good.
Zumasu, it's your turn.
Alright, I gotta first see what's up. Alright. Screw it, I'm gonna go hog wild.
I get it.
See if I have enough space for this. I have this. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna just take some melee attacks and see if I can kill a lot of things at once.
Alright, you wade into the fray with all of these whites nearby. You swing with your dwarven thrower, and let's see. AC, that just barely does hit. They are wearing half plate armor.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, they have AC 18. So let's see, that's 9, 21 damage. Are you doing anything else with this?
No, I have
Okay.
to save my spell slots for now.
21 damage, you do swing your hammer in one fell swing, and 2 of the minions die.
Alright, second attack, see if I can take all 3 out. Alright,
Smash this last white's head in. It crumbles in a heap.
Elena, well, is still with Mao technically. She's just gonna give the help action if Mao needs it.
Alrighty. It's the top of the round, and all of the whites' turns. Also, another creature has caught wind of your battle in this room. So they are going to add themselves to the initiative. Okay, they're going last, though.
I really hope it's something that's behind that door.
Okay, the whites madly rush towards the paladin.
This is where I get hurt.
Let's see. Got here for... Okay,
Just
yeah.
don't get hit. Get good.
This guy is going to dash after Zumasu, so one of them won't be able to participate, but it will be able to get here, and this will provide advantage on their attack. They don't get advantage unless all of them have advantage if they're participating in a group attack. So they're going to group attack. There's 5 of them attacking Zumasu, which means that it gets +5 to its attack roll.
Oh shit.
Yay! And they have advantage. So,
I'm like a hit, guys.
oh,
Oh, that
21.
missed.
21 misses. Nice. Okay. Okay, do they have any other things that they can benefit from? No, they do not. Okay, so they missed with their attacks, each of them grasping out towards you with their blackened claws, trying to drain the life from your body, but your armor is too thick and your parries are too strong. The other whites, they do not know where Mao is, so they're just going to... Let's see. Any of them make it?
Go after some. Sorry,
The
Zamasu.
visible one.
Well, they can't make it to Zamasu and hit, so they're gonna go to Zamasu, go to Cersei, go to Cersei, go to Cersei. I'm gonna clone this guy and leave him for turns, just to remark. So he's gonna be a, just a turn marker, ignore him. Okay, they all dash towards Cersei, surrounding her. And that, the whites are done. Boom Crash, it is your turn.
You can still fly, right,
Okey
Boom
dokey.
Crash?
Wait, what?
You can still fly, right? You got your parts back?
I am a foot off the ground right now.
How
I am constantly hovering.
could she hover over Cersei is what I'm wondering.
It's a tight squeeze, but sure.
Mhm.
Actually, this room's pretty big. You could definitely fly over Cersei. I forgot she's a bit in past the doorway.
Yay! Okay, so can I see over Odie and
Definitely because I'm
Cersei?
small.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. I'm wondering if any of these white minions have
Cersei is giving
cover.
cover if you're doing from range. If you go here, you wouldn't have it, because you'd be able to shoot over Cersei. And you'd be
Okay.
past the doorway part.
Okay. Okay. This is messy. I'm just gonna
Just hover on top of Cersei. I mean, that's not a terrible strategy since you're flying above them.
Yeah, it's. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, hold on. Let's line these suckers up.
Vectors.
Vectors, yay! Okay. Okay, so if I'm going to aim one there. I'm just gonna start scatter shotting and hoping for the best. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I mean, you have 4 attacks, so it's not that bad for you. Okay. All hits. Can you show me which, again, were the ones you were attacking?
Yeah, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
Okay.
I wanted to maximize the penetrating shot as much as possible.
Okay, these 2 go down. This one, if this was your first attack, this one does go
Yes.
overkill. So that is going to get blasted and hit this guy, I guess.
Okay.
Which does render your other shot invalid. But you killed all 4.
Okay. Sorry. Sweet.
Yeah, their hit points are 14. So if you can... Oh, by the way, overkilling stacks. Their hit points are 14. If you did 28 damage and then 29 damage, you would overkill twice. Just saying.
Oh. Okay. Noted.
My goodness, this music is getting very loud in my ears. I'm gonna turn it down a bit. Okay,
Okay,
anything
and
else?
I can't move away without getting an attack of opportunity, so I'm just going to stay here.
Yeah, just because of the tightness of the corridor, you wouldn't be able to. Okay, Odie. You are kind of blocked in here, because Cersei and Boomcrash are in your way in a 10-foot vertical space.
Well, not my problem.
You can move through Cersei at least at half speed. Boomcrash is a free.
Cersei could move before you do, right? You
That's
could have her
also
just
true.
No, I cannot.
Oh, she goes after you.
Yeah, because I had to command it. So I can't shoot at this thing.
They would have cover.
All right, someone's getting an arrow to their butt.
It's Cersei.
Oh no, my pig.
That'll be fine.
She's just gonna be ready for
Scar tissue is
nice
chewy.
fire. No, I was gonna say she'd be ready to go on a spit.
Right. With a 20 on the short bow, that will just barely hit thanks to the half cover. The second short bow will not. But you do kill one of them.
Whee! It's like, and then I'm gonna command Cersei to. I can't see much, but I assume there's a
There's
white.
two. There's two
yeah.
flanking her.
Okay, so taking a bite out of each. So the left.
Alright, that's gonna hit. She chomps
And
off this one's leg and spins it around and smashes into the other one, but the other one is resilient and is still alive.
All right. In that case, hold on. So I'm not engaged except for the one on the right, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. That's it.
The way is clear. Now, it is your turn. You are hidden.
I will pop up to go and hit this minion.
Peek out from hiding. Launch a Cinder Smite shortbow arrow. It
With
is
advantage.
with advantage, which means it's a crit. Which means it's max damage. And it's a sneak attack. So you can add... Well,
I think they die. I think they both
I think
die.
they just die.
they do both die. It is hard not to not kill them. It goes clean through them, leaving a Cinder Smite smoldering hole through both of them. They cleanly fall over dead.
Elena's just taking a nap on top of her head because she knows she's not needed right now.
Right.
Mew, 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 mew.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move away and go to the south and hide behind that pillar.
Sure. Zumasu, it is your turn.
So I just see 3 rights left, right?
3
This
rights
okay?
left.
All right.
Well, 2 whites.
Yeah. Oh, this guy's not in it?
Nope, that's just a turn marker.
Oh, okay.
I put an X on him to remind myself.
All right, let me just pull up my character sheet. I'm going to just shoot them with Eldritch Blasts.
Alright.
I'll shoot 2 at the one close to me. I guess that'll be disadvantage because it's close range, and I'll shoot 2 at the other one. So first 2 for the guy next to me.
Right, the ones
Okay.
with disadvantage both miss. As you go to
Damn.
blast at the white, it grasps your arm and turns it towards its ally unintentionally. You take advantage and launch 2 more Eldritch Blasts at the other white, killing it instantly in a flash of brilliant light.
All right. I'm going to just do a little dance.
Make a little
Not,
Just a little
not
floss.
going to be attacked by
Get down to
people. So everybody gets a clear shot. I'm not giving cover. There we go.
Okay. Our friend, the mysterious one, is going to shamble on in. There is a skeletal creature shambling up the stairs into this chamber. It opens its wide mouth, and a clawed tentacle drapes out. It begins twitching incessantly and dripping with slime. Its ribs are exposed, and you can see that the tentacle continues into like an entire intestinal system of undeath. It looks towards Zumasu and rushes over to him with frightening speed.
Where the hell you come from, freak?
Now this is not a minion.
This does not look like a minion. This
It-
looks like a boss.
It
Pretty
makes
boss.
2 claw attacks. They both, thankfully, miss you. It tries
Clink,
to
clink.
grapple at you, but it is not able to succeed. Okay, but it can still do this. It's going to use its tongue. You're going to need to make a DC 15 Constitution save. Shouldn't be a damage there. I need to delete that. There we go.
It's not. It's just a regular thing. It's not magical, right? Oh shit!
It is not magical. It is just a matter of fact of its biology.
I'm going to use my inspiration because I don't want to immediately lose a lot of health. Fuck!
Well, inspiration can't always be useful. The morgue, as it's grappling at you, you keep parrying its skeletal claws, but it manages to whip-like extend its tongue and slap it onto your face. You can feel a searing pain as a paralytic slime starts to seize up your functions, You are paralyzed.
This is bad.
Alrighty, it is done. It's the white's turn, or rather, the white's turn. It's just gonna attack Zumasu with advantage. Actually, this is, I believe, a crit if it hits as well, thanks to the nature of Zumasu being paralyzed, I mean.
Yeah.
It's not a group
Yay!
attack, so it actually does very poorly. It goes onto the ground and starts just scrabbling at your armor, just pulling at a pauldron, trying to rip it off. Mooncrash, it is your turn.
Okie dokie. I see Zuzu go down, and this is not a good thing, so... oh, come on. I'm going to aim 1 Eldritch Blast at the white minion, and 3 at the morgue.
Alrighty.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4.
You blast the white minion over Zumasu, killing it. And then you blast at the morgue. It does have a bit of cover thanks to this one intact pillar. So the 18 is not going to hit, but the first 2 do. For 27 force damage. And it is blasted.
Do I go with it if I'm grappled? Or do I get
You are
boost
not
on the grapple?
grappled.
Okay.
It just latched its
Got
tongue
it.
onto your face, but it didn't grapple you.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Ew.
Anything else, Mooncrash?
I'm going to move into the room a little bit more, but still sort of keep an eye out, especially on this stairwell, because I don't want other things to keep on surprising us.
Sure. Odie, it's your turn.
Right, I think I got it. So, we're trying to get into the room. And,
This is a pillar.
okay, let's see.
You can still move
One,
there, I'm just
two,
letting you know.
4, 5. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration. Let's see.
Does Lesser get rid of paralyzation?
Yes.
Alright.
Greater, it's like petrification and things like that. I had to look it up.
Yep.
So that's
Nope,
a
it's
slot
true.
gone. You're fine. You're prone on the ground, but you're fine.
Odie takes out some suspicious mud from a satchel and slaps it on Zumasu, rubbing away some of the numbness, and you feel your feelings returning.
Hey, it's not suspicious mud. It's a mud from my feet. I know where it came from.
Oh, that makes it. Yeah.
It's like
good.
smelling
Oh,
salts.
Odie.
Okay.
Maybe
and
it's
then
magically antifungal and antiseptic.
it's so toxic that nothing can live off of it.
Well, it's some kind of septic. I wouldn't call it anti.
All right. It is done. Okay.
Stay away from its tongue. It's nasty. Thank you, Odie. Also, stay away from the mud. It's nasty.
I'm gonna stick my tongue out and just do a lick the air. Mmm, tastes kind of flavorful. Anyway, the pig is gonna move over there. I think I'm gonna be done for my turn.
Alright.
The pig is doing a dodge action.
Now, you are hidden.
I attack from hiding.
That's a fair assumption. Alright, with Cinder Smite, that is a 6. It does not have resistance to fire, so just checking, you know. That's gonna be 47 damage. You land a blow right in its intestines, which catch fire. It is now twitching and spittling as its tongue kind of recedes a bit into its mouth in pain.
Job done. I run over to the corner and I hide near the bone pile.
Alright, duck into the bone pile. There's a white that's kind of like twitching its head and like turning towards you. You just kind of stab it with a dagger to finish it off. Zumasu, you're prone, but you're fine.
I get off of prone. Spend half my movement. I don't like this thing. Yeah, try in the tank. I take a step and go and swack at it with my thrower.
Okay.
Achoo!
Alright,
Damn it!
your second attack does hit. That's going to be 17. Okay, hold on, you have a lot of things. Okay,
Yeah.
no, it's not resistant to any of those. So that's 15, that's 24?
24.
24.
Yeah, 24
Okay,
damage.
that's enough to kill it. You lob off the thing's head, which tears off its tongue with it. It crumbles into a heap, and its intestines start to clench, but then they loosen as it dies. Combat end.
I don't like that thing. I don't like that thing. Can I? I'm gonna do a detect magic by looking at these piles of corpses to see if anything else is gonna reanimate.
Sure.
Could you take a second to focus? Looking for auras.
Right. You can detect faint musings of undeath coming from these piles. It seems that they're marinating for a bit. Whites just rising naturally from the remains.
I want to stop this. I need to check it. I have holy water. I use my holy water and I start blessing the shit out of things.
Okay. I'll say that you can use 1 holy water per bone pile, and that'll singe off most of the undead within. They're not
I think I
strong
only
enough to move yet, so it would surely kill anything it touched.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think
I'm
I only
gonna
got one
explore
left.
this passageway just a little,
Okay.
and figure it out.
Right. Zamasu starts taking holy water out and starts
I can
casting
only
it over
holy
the
water
whites.
one of them. They're flammable, right? Could I just light the others on fire?
You could.
I'm gonna just do that.
Hey, I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay, now you want to light that on fire while I light this one on fire?
Just making sure you weren't gonna light me on fire.
Oh,
Step out of the
oh.
bones.
Oh, I thought you were behind that pillar. Okay, never mind.
Boom
Yeah, you
crash. Goose goes down this hallway and it ends at a doorway. Just letting you know.
Okay.
There are no enemies
you.
here.
Okay, got it.
Just want to make sure we don't have a spawn point here for more creatures. So I'm gonna spend my turn. Or how long would it take to start a fire with a tinderbox and stuff?
An action. Take a while to
Okay.
consume the whole thing, but to start the fire, that's simple enough.
Yeah, we'll just start the fire. Just burn. Hopefully, maybe only one wraith pops out. Should be fine.
We started the fire. You
It's
burned
gonna
all the
smell real
whites.
bad in here, guys. By the way, so yeah. What'd you see over there, Boom Crash?
It connects to the hallway with the trap, and there's a door at the end of it. That's all.
Okay.
So, yeah. But Goose is keeping an eye out for it. So until we clear the rest of this space.
I'm gonna double check to make sure these doors are locked.
Right, Boom Crash. You head into a well-lit room. Really like the dynamic lighting way that it's working there, but whatever. This room has notably 5 sarcophagi that are just spread evenly throughout the back end of this room. On the ground, there's a long plaque written in carved stone. It says, in common, I believe, it says, "Necromancy brings safe passage across the tomb's door."
So necromancy brings safe passage. Okay, thank you.
There you go.
I wish that Amon was here.
Yeah.
Well, we're trying to get him back.
Yeah, we have to save your friend, and save our friend, and then we're all a big happy family.
I'm gonna look up and go upwards.
Okay. There is a set of stairs leading upward. In the other room, you can see, just before you enter, that there is a single humanoid figure shambling about this room. It appears to be wearing plate armor and is very skeletal. Its gauntlets almost look too heavy for its upper arms.
Okay. Eldritch Blast.
All right.
All of them.
You launch all Eldritch Blasts as the thing just turns to notice you in the doorway, as you speak your somatic or verbal components.
That's very rude.
All right. That's 2 crits So that's what's max damage for you? 16. So that's going to be 32 plus 21. 32 plus 21.
53.
53. Thank you. All right. You pile drive it into the wall. Let's roll for initiative. Hold on a second. Need to grab everybody the way they are.
Guys, it smells real bad in here now. We want to get out.
Okay. Mao can act. I will assume that that was your action during the surprise round, Boom Crash. Everybody else is surprised. Because Mao can't be surprised, right? Just confirming.
Can't. Cannot be.
Okay.
Sorry, I panic cast.
I just hear a small explosion in the background. I'm like, cool, another one down. Nice.
Correction.
immediately goes into
you
combat
hear
mode.
a squeak and a few explosions.
Boom Crash. So, Mao, you can act now if you.
I was just checking to see if the door was locked.
Oh, sure. You're not surprised, but quickly you test the door. The door does appear to be locked, but it's locked from this side. You can easily open it.
Nope. I'm gonna go hang out with everybody else because that means this is a safe door.
All right. You start heading towards where the yelp came from. Boom Crash as well. You blasted this skeleton, and if it was any normal skeleton, it probably would have gone down easily. This thing looks rather resilient. It gets right back up and brandishes a great sword.
I squeak again.
Is it covered in armor?
It is wearing plate
Yes.
armor.
Oh, okay.
Any other movement, Mal?
Oh, I guess because you're still doing.
You are the only
turns.
person that can move right now. Besides,
We're
Boom Crash.
still comprehending what's happening. You immediately were in
30.
combat mode and are like, huh?
Oh, then I'll dash and I'll rush into the room then.
Okay.
And I'm just like ready. Where is it?
You see Boom Crash in the north exit to the room, a door that has been bashed down.
All right, I think that's my full movement right there.
Okay. It is the skeleton's turn. It is also surprised in this round. And then Boom Crash already went, so it's the top of the round once more. Now.
I will kind of go over to try and squeeze in.
Wow, 2 turns in a row.
Just running. Kind of in the doorway. Could I
You
like
can move
kind of
past her with
Okay.
2 steps of movement.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30 would be right on.
You can
Okay,
dash
but-
as a bonus action.
Crow. Just want to save my bonus action. We'll use it to get past so I can shoot at the skeleton warrior.
Okay. Take out Cinder Spite and launch another arrow towards the skeleton warrior. It clatters off of its armor.
Alright, cool. Cool, this is why I wanted my bonus action for stuff. But I will use the remaining movement that I have from that and step out of Boom Crash's way.
Now it is the warrior's turn. It brandishes its heavy sword and rushes towards Mao. Let's do a multi-attack. It swipes into
Ow.
Mao. 2 hits. First one dealing 22 damage.
Uncanny dodge.
Okay, you take 11 damage instead. The second attack deals 14 damage. It's this maybe. This.
Ow.
Okay. Now can it do anything else? Because I think it can.
Damn it.
That's right. It is going to regain 20 hit points. As you see it flare with an unholy energy, its wounds are healed from Boom Crash's previous hits.
Just kind of look back at Boom Crash. Is that normal? That's not normal. That's not normal.
It takes 1 step forward to engage both of you. Zumasu, it's your turn.
Alright, so I kind of just I get my footing finally. Like, I hear a sound. I'm like, what is that? Mal rushes past me, and I'm just like, huh? Okay.
What's going on? Move it! Okay.
Bird's in trouble. Gotta help.
Alright,
Ow.
Boom Crash is giving the thing cover.
That's the best I can do. Where's Elena? Is Elena with Mal?
Yep.
Okay, Elena's
Yep.
prepping to give you the help action next time if you can't find a hiding space. For me, I'm gonna just you know what? I never use this spell. I'll use Sacred Flame. That way I won't have to worry about hitting Boom Crash.
It explicitly ignores cover.
Exactly.
Alright,
That deck save.
it needs to make a dex save, which, honestly, oh, it's actually fairly good at, but not super good at it. Let's see.
I rolled low damage there.
Okay, it fails. It takes 14 radiant.
Yay. Does it seem vulnerable to Radiant?
Doesn't seem especially vulnerable to it. It's just not resistant to it.
Alright. Well, I'm a Snow Paladin. I can't move much more, and I didn't want to hurt Boom Crash. That's all I got.
Righty. Then, Odie, it's your turn.
Ah, I have no idea what's going on.
At least hear the direction.
I don't see anything, so I got to dash, I guess. I'm just gonna move the pig just so that I don't get lost.
Yeah, that's fine. You guys pretty much move at the same time.
Okay, well, I dashed, so I guess the pig should dash too. Now, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hey, Odie, look at this ugly guy.
I was like, I'm just gonna try to look around.
Me?
Like,
No, Odie, look past Boom Crash. I'm sorry.
like, I can't tell you apart. Anyway, let's go get on with this. Sounds like someone's in trouble.
All you tall folk look the same. Boom Crash.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. I don't like
Blue
this.
Crash have the same colored hair. Like, I can't tell the difference.
I love Odie so much. He's horrible. It's so bad. Okay, all 4 Eldritch Blasts on this dude.
Okay, they are made with disadvantage from this range.
Yeah.
Boom
But I
Crash
still
don't give a
push back
shit.
if they hit, though, right?
Yeah. So they are pushed back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They clatter into an empty brazier at the end of the room. But they're gonna take, let's see, 30.
This is turned into a Jackie Chan fight.
57
Good.
damage. Okay, it looks hurt. It gets up from its prone position.
I'm gonna say, I'm really sorry. I'm gonna get out of the way and duck around the corner.
Mal, it is your turn. Alina
Let's shoot
was
it.
giving the help action, but it is no longer within 5 feet of Alina.
Well, I'm just gonna hit it then.
Okay, that does not hit.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Let's go back and hide behind the corner then. Oh, hi, you're all here.
Hello.
There's also a brazier around the corner.
Yeah, I'm just like, I literally just step through, look around. Fuck. All right. Well, I'm just gonna hop up. Oh, all right. Well. Okay. Now I'm hiding.
Excuse me,
Scramble
pardon me.
in between the sarcophagus.
That
Righty.
thing is tough.
You look really strange doing that.
The thing,
What? Crawling up and hiding.
Yes, like a spider.
Good.
the thing opens its mouth and radiates a bit of dark energy. It seems to be trying to recharge. Let's see if it can. It does not. Okay. It pulls out a short bow and starts firing at Zumasu.
Yay, it all missed.
Did. Well. How about that? Okay. Oh, I actually mistook something a bit back there. It actually succeeded at its dexterity save. I forgot it has magic resistance.
Oh, okay, so it doesn't take... It wasn't much damage anyway.
Yeah, it just regains 14 hit points.
Yep.
That's fine. Okay, it is going to run for cover. It skulks away into the shadows behind a statue in the room. Zumasu.
I'm actually just gonna call Elena back to me so she can give me the help action. But I'm not next to it, so this is for next time. I guess I'm gonna venture forward, guys. Okay, it has cover right now from this angle, right?
It does.
How much more space I got? I can't move a whole lot. If I go over here, would that count as cover still?
It's actively trying to get cover, so I would say it's no longer +5, it's now +2.
Alright, I'll just go over there and shoot at it. Eldritch Blast! Let me pull up my sheet.
Okay, that is 3 hits on it. That's going to be 15, 6, and 12. That's what, 21, 33? 33.
Yeah. Elena's a shoulder if I need melee help.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, I use my action.
Your blasts collide with the thing, knocking bits of the statue off in the process, but it looks very hurt.
Guys, we got it on its last leg. Let's finish it off.
Well, okay, if you say so.
Yeah, it did not look like it when I was in there.
Okay, plink plink.
Okay. Actually, those both do hit, even with the +5 AC. So it's going to do 17 damage. Is your short bow magical?
Yes.
Okay.
We talked about this last time.
I just need to ask. It is still alive, but parts of its body are starting to fall off. Several ribs are clattering on the ground, and its armor is shorn in bits.
Alright, Cersei is going to just take a dodge action, and that's it. My turn's over.
Alright, Boom Crash.
Okie dokie, artichoke. I'm going to unleash 4 Eldritch Blasts from here.
Alright. Okay. The 28 hit.
Okay.
It's going to deal
Ouch.
16 force damage, which is still enough to kill it.
Yay!
It slams into the skeleton warrior before it has a chance to regain its power with its dark source of energy, and collapses into a heap in the corner of the room.
This thing's tough.
Well, it's a good thing we only ran into one then.
I took care of it. I hit it twice pretty easily.
Look,
This was
he's
in the
healed.
this was in the room that we heard the shuffling before, right? Like we
Yeah.
did a loop.
Yep. You look to the other side, and there is a door that appears to be closed. If you test it, there is a javelin on the other side.
Okay.
Well, the doors are still locked in that main hall, so if we want, we can investigate here first safely.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Just give me like 30 seconds to go get my javelins back, because I want, maybe use them for another door. I go retrieve my javelins.
That is a-okay.
Okay.
I need to
Boom Crash
retrieve
is
half of my arrows.
Me and Odie spend a moment doing that while you guys can investigate for a second.
That's fine. I mean, we're just surrounded by a bunch of coffins, sarcophagus. No big deal. Yeah?
Are any of these, like how this one in the image, is it off kilter and does it have a plaque on it, or is
I
that
mean,
just...
they're not identical to their images, but they are spaced out about as much as they are.
Okay.
Do you wish to investigate them?
I'm gonna say yes, just so I can make sure that nothing's gonna pop out of one.
Well, while you're doing that, I'll make sure nothing will come at us from afar, and I'll got your back.
Okay. There are stairs leading upward ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. Boom Crash, you investigate. Don't sense too much off about these sarcophagi, but each one seems to be inscribed with a similar font to the one of the plaque on the bottom, or on the floor. Each one seems to have either gibberish or names written on them. One in the... what is it? The one that you're next to immediately says Tanny Rukas. As you look amongst the other sarcophagi, each one seems to have another name written on the top of it.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da.
Another one
I come
is
back now.
Fin Deity, Lice Megimia,
Wow, what a name.
Edatinum. Sorry, I just don't have a place to copy and paste these, so.
That's fine. I'll copy them into the notes.
And Petum Snowtad.
Wow, these names.
Okay. I'm not terribly interested. So I'm gonna say, hey guys, I'm gonna check out that doorway that is over there. And she points to the side. I want to make sure that there's nothing hidden or nobody locked up. I'll let you know if I see anything interesting or scary.
Wait, which
Okay.
doorway?
Oh, in the other room.
Oh,
Don't die.
in this main room, or the one that you were checking out with Goose earlier?
The one that I was checking out with Goose earlier, the one that's down here.
Okay. You
Holler
tell your
if you need help.
You tell your
I'm a-
allies to hold as you investigate this doorway.
I will. Goose is going to sort of hang back and just be like, I'll let you guys know.
This door is locked.
Mal. Oh,
No, but Crash has thieves' tools.
Thieves' tools.
Okay. Well, you'll need to make a thieves' tools dexterity check, technically. Which you can do from the character sheet. Lost the word. You should be able to.
I think it's just the same as.
Yep, there it is.
Damn.
That is a different save. You try to unlock the thing, but your thieves' tools get stuck inside of the little keyhole. Looks like this place was sealed off as well. You can see that there's like bars on the door, on the top and the bottom of it.
Tricky door. I wanted to just open these things.
Which things?
These things. Are these actual, like...
Sarcophagus.
They're sarcophagi. They're very obviously sarcophagi.
Yeah, this one is for, what, Ada?
Yep, that's Edatinum.
Yeah, I'm gonna just do a peek. Have my axe in one hand and just do a peek.
Okay. Investigating it all, or?
I guess I'll investigate first.
Okay.
See if it's even easy enough to open or not. If it's trapped.
Okay. You see something that Boomcrash didn't notice with her investigation. There are runes just around the edges of this sarcophagi, beneath the lip of it. Looks like they were quite well hidden.
Oh, that's bad. I'm gonna use detect magic to see what kind of spell this is, if it's evocation again.
Detect magic. There is strong necromancy magic coming from each of the sarcophagi.
Guys, I was about to check the sarcophagus, but these things got runes and magic coming from them. So, I'm not sure how we want to deal with this, whether they'll pop up when we turn our backs to it.
Okay.
Maybe it's just also like runes put there for some sort of, I don't know, burial rite, like protection.
I mean, possibly, but if it's necromancy magic,
Oh.
that's, to bring something back. Like, open the thing and
Look.
something pops out.
Boomcrush gives up at the door and starts moseying back. Like, okay, I'm not as good as Mal at opening doors, and that one's locked. So, anything interesting over here?
Can you maybe read these runes? I can't tell what they do other than it's necromancy, and if it's a trap, I'd rather know what kind of spells are these.
Okay. I'll. Should I do an Arcana check?
Sure. I mean, he points out the runes to you. You get down on your knees and you kind of like look under the lid. There's a string of foul-sounding runes written in abyssal, it looks like, but for magical purposes.
I can understand it. I just don't know what it means in spells because I
Yeah.
know abyssal.
You look down there and read it, and it just says like piss, shit, fuck. Typical abyssal language stuff.
Everything's either dead or being fucked or dead and fucking.
Oh, very vulgar.
Oh
Um,
dear, it's a potty mouth.
it's a potty mouth. Boomcrash, with your arcana, you can tell that it is some sort of necromancy. I mean, as Zumasu had confirmed, you can assume that if it was hidden like this, that it wasn't intended to be found. It's probably a trap.
Okay, this is definitely a trap. I wonder about the inscription on the floor, though, and how it ties in. Necromancy brings safe passage across the tomb's door, so
Maybe you gotta cast a necrotic energy across it or something. My guess is the trap would probably explode with some like life to death spell or something.
can your detect magic eyes detect?
All it tells me is it's a necromantic magic.
Yeah,
which,
it's just detect magic.
Okay.
But we know that necromantic magic, if it's offensive in a trap, would probably be like, bunch of necrotic damage burst forth or negative energy.
Yeah, let's not fuck with it.
At least for now.
Yeah, I'm not keen to open any tombs, or at least any more tombs. Mal, do you want to help me with the door on the other side, or do you want to keep going?
No, I was just keeping an eye, make sure nothing was coming this way.
Sure. Now make a perception check.
Hi, Yelena.
There wasn't really anything going on in the south, although there is flickering light from presumably another brazier in the other room, but you've just noticed that a strange shadow has moved across it. It moved into the light, and then it stopped for a minute, and then it moved away again. There's something in the other room.
Alright, first off, Allie is panicking because shadow people scare the fuck out of her. Instantly, Mal's just like trying to like shh up to like her mouth is like quickly quiet, and then is going to move through and kind of wave Boomcrash to follow, but her weapon is drawn.
Zumasu just figured out something kind of in character in person, so I'm gonna do maybe something a little stupid. I'm gonna yell, "Oh, the names are like a spell anagram."
Just like looking back and I'm glaring at him.
Adatenim is animate dead.
Cool, whatever.
As you shout
something
this,
going on?
let's roll for initiative.
I'm like hidden here. Is there any way I can be like bonus?
This is
like,
so in character. I love it.
Yeah. It's just
Sorry.
like I'm quietly moving through. Can I like potentially I can't think of the word. Like you just get in the way of someone really quickly.
Interpose yourself.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm just like,
you
oh, I
already
figured
are.
something out, guys.
Okay, Mal, you have the initiative. Nobody is surprised, except for maybe you.
Oh, okay.
Just
Because you
at
panicked.
his actions.
No, I'm not.
Why'd you do this?
Not surprised. But
Just
yeah, I
disappointed.
just gonna rush through and try and get ahead of whatever this may be then.
Alright, you look into the other room and you can see another skeletal warrior brandishing its own greatsword, emanating dark energy from its head holes.
I hit it and then I run.
That's fair. You rush on in.
Technically, it should be an assassinate. I don't know if I have advantage on that.
They are not surprised.
Oh,
But it
yeah,
is the
fair.
first round and they haven't acted. Do you recall what that means? Because I don't.
I think it means that if it hits, then it's a crit. I'm opening up right now. There we go. I put it to the side and I forgot where it went.
You have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn.
Oh, okay. So then,
If it's surprised, it's a critical hit.
I don't think a 13's gonna hit.
A 13 doesn't hit either.
Great.
You run into the room and then panic, shoot an arrow at the thing, and it just kind of twists its arm a bit, snapping the arrow in twain.
Cool. I just kind of slip, twist, kind of go back around and disengage back to Boom Crash. More of them. More of those fancy ones.
Nice job, Larry. All right,
Shit.
Curly, let's go.
Starts walking after you. 1, 2, 4, 5,
It's fine.
6.
I don't mind being bait.
It swings its sword around the corner. You have cover against its attacks, but it'll try regardless. Actually, why would it need to do that? It's gonna go here and see Boom Crash at the base of the stairs and shoot with its short bow.
Damn it!
That's a lot of hits.
Fuck.
That's a
Yes,
lot
it
of
is.
hits.
Yes, it is.
I just see the blade slicing and I was like, oh, fuck.
17 plus 14 is 31, and then 41 damage total.
Ow.
Shit.
I'm so sorry.
And it's gonna backpedal a bit. Another skeleton warrior is heard following in its footsteps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kind of occupying the same space here. It'll try to shoot past its ally with, of course, cover for Boom Crash. Okay. What is your AC, Boom Crash?
15.
Well, you have cover, as I've said, so it actually hits the skeleton warrior for one of those hits. The others miss.
Yay!
So that's gonna
Nice.
be 13 damage to its ally.
I like to think one of the arrows sticking out of Boom Crash deflects an arrow.
Alright, Odie, it is your turn.
Ah, I am way over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I see. Ah, like I wasn't taking a swig of my moonshine. No siree. All right, let's get to it. I dashed. Let's go on.
Hello. Hello, officer. I'm good to drive.
Boom Crash.
Okie dokie. I
You
hate
wanna
this.
run away?
Pew pew and run. That's
Pew, pew.
your whole
I'm gonna
thing.
pew pew then run. Excuse me, Odie. I don't run then pew. So
Like,
all
was it-
four.
I gotta roll my eyes. You're like, sure, Jan.
Okay. All four at the first one.
Alrighty. All 4 hits. It slams into its compatriot. I'm gonna have it take another d6 damage of its own. Takes 3 damage. Alright, and the other guy is gonna take, what is that, 46? Yes. Okay, takes 46 damage. It's still not bloodied, but it's a sizable chunk of its health. Anything else, Boom Crash?
I'm gonna nope out. I'm gonna duck behind here.
Right. You duck behind cover. Zumasu, it's your turn. After your recent revelation, what do you do?
Well, I would have seen all this happen. Like, oh shit. Let's see. Let me first get over. Because right now I can't even see any. I can barely see him. Would this count as giving him cover or whatever?
Because he is upstairs. Yeah, I'd say so.
I'm gonna just shoot him from here anyway, because I can hide behind this thing for cover. Why not?
Yeah, you have cover, so why not? Both
It's
of you have
fine.
cover. It's a shootout.
It's a shootout.
Right. With its cover, the 20 will hit and the 28 will hit, so that's 19 damage.
I'm helping. I'm sorry. He
Still
looked at Boom
hits.
Crash like, I'll heal you later.
Alright, anything else?
No, that's about it.
Mao.
Thwip.
Alright, you shoot up the stairs. That is a...
Hit?
That does not hit.
No, I didn't think
These
so.
guys have fairly high AC.
Look, I'm trying. I think I'm just gonna move back and maybe I'll pull out my Sunblade. So I'm not hiding. since I used basically an item interaction twice.
Yep, you put away your, Cinder Smite, and then you put out your
Yeah.
your weapon. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay, it is their turn. This guy is going to step forward and, well, shoot at Cersei. I mean, she's there.
Oof.
That's 2 hits for... This guy has more than half his hit points. That's, 26 damage. No, Yeah, that's right. 26 damage. So then he's going to be replenished of his HPs. Regain 20 hit points. I just minused 20 hit points. Hold on.
I like how these are the opposite of minions.
Yeah.
Completely.
And then he's going to shamble back into the other room. Alright, it's this guy's turn. He's going to take a step forward, and he's going to shoot at Cersei. And that looks like... Does Cersei have 19 hit points? Or 19 AC?
I know that's... Okay, let me just double check the character sheet. Why do I need to always do this? Why do I always forget?
I forget because I'm the DM. You forget because it's irresponsible.
Yes. It's 19.
Okay, so that is a hit. That's going to be... Let's see... 2, 3, 4... 40... 49 damage, I believe.
Is the pig okay?
It's gone from a full roast to prosciutto.
Oh no.
And this guy replenishes its health as well, and then it retreats into the other room. Okay. Odie, it's your turn. The 2 skeletons have receded into the hallway.
I am annoyed by this.
Pig on a spit.
Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, actually 1, 2, 3. Let's do 1, 2, 3 first. I don't see anything. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to do Cure Wounds. Let me just see my spell slots.
Behold, my slots.
Alright, I'm going to do 2d8. Casting it. Jesus Christ.
Snake eyes.
Okay, plus 5, so that's 7. Okay, it's going to affect Cersei as well.
Okay.
Now, for the pig itself, I think it needs to stay for a bit and hide.
Alright.
Alright,
Cersei
Oh.
cowers in a corner with the dodge action.
yep. I'm in a bad spot, but I unfortunately spent all my movement, so I can't do anything. Sorry, guys.
Boomcrash, it is your turn.
You're doing fine. Don't worry. This is just a sucky situation.
And Boomcrash can fly over you, so it doesn't matter. Boomcrash soars cautiously into the next chamber.
Soars cautiously.
I hate this. I hate this. She squeaks again. Which one looks more hurt?
The one immediately next to you.
Okay. All 4 on this dude.
Takes up its short bow, but you instinctively blast it with your Eldritch Might. One of them is a crit. It's going to be 16 plus 3 20s and a 4. So that's, oh, Jesus Christ. That's 50, I think? Yeah, it is less than half its hit points now. It is bloodied as bones go flying everywhere. Its armor is dented to all shit with holes in it now. Anything else? I'll assume not.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm figuring out how much movement I have left, so
Oh,
I'm
sure.
just gonna retreat back like 10 feet.
Okay, you retreat back into the hallway much like they did once before. Zumasu, it is your turn.
Alright. I have to be aware of my movement. If I move past Odie, it counts as a squeeze.
Odie's small. I'm gonna say he doesn't really count as a squeeze.
Wow, this is my maximum movement. I literally can't see anything over here. Oh, that's a wall.
Yeah.
Crash is hovering. Still don't see nothing. I need to figure out how. I got like 2 more squares because I'm dashing. Oh, hi guys! I don't see nothing I can use for cover, so I'm gonna just take a step back.
Use my extra movement to back up a bit.
How tall? Because it's tall enough for Boom Crash to be flying above me, right?
Not like above you at full height through the hallway.
Okay.
They'd still need to spend extra movement to move through you, and vice versa.
I'm just thinking in terms of like, I'll go here so that people can actually get to it.
Okay. You go into the corner of the room and brace yourself. Mao, it is your turn.
This isn't very helpful. Can I like hop over Odie?
Yeah.
I guess I can technically squeeze past him.
Yeah, you can. It doesn't cost extra movement, as I told Zumasu. Odie is but a pimple on the ground.
I guess I'll dash. I'm just trying to see like if I can actually get there. Yeah. So bonus action dash in. Heal.
Okay. Two
Oh, hi
warriors are
now.
sitting there. They're still readying their short bows. Ever since Boom Crash landed here so long ago.
But wait, I have my blade now.
Oh yeah.
Put the bow away, so I actually have to be up close. So we'll be here and I'll attack.
Okay. Use your swiftness, kicking off the wall and running into the room with your sunblade alight. And that is finally a hit.
Yes!
It deals an extra 1 damage because it's undead.
Wow.
You slice through its armor and through some of its bones. Its armor is untouched, but its bones, you can hear a crumble. Anything else?
Technically have a little bit of movement, but if I back up, I'll just take the hit. So I'm just gonna stay here.
Okay. It is their turn. Let's see if they recharge first. They're both going, so I'll just do both of them at once. Okay, so this guy does replenish his dark infusion, so he's gonna darkly infuse, regaining 20 hit points. Light shines from within his eye sockets. He drops his short bow, pulls out his greatsword once more, and goes to swing, trying to cleave Mao in twain. It's gonna take a few chops. Okay, that's 2 hits. I assume the first one might be a uncanny dodge.
Yeah.
Okay, you take 9 damage. Oh wait, no, it doesn't deal the bonus damage because it's actually weakened. So that's going to deal 7 damage after the halving. The second hit does 16 damage.
It's fair, I deserve this.
Alright, it's
Kinda
this
walk
guy's
right
turn.
in.
This guy is going to move over here and flank you. Flank you very much.
Can I impose disadvantage?
You can. One of them
This one,
is
yeah.
a crit. Do you
I'd
want to
like
do
to-
it on this one?
Yes, I'd like to turn the crit into a not crit, please.
We'll see if
Nice.
that happens.
I like that.
Oh, it
least
almost
not-
was
Ah.
again, but it is still
At
a
least
hit.
it's not a crit.
At least it's not a crit. Now it's a third strike. It's going to use the third one against Zumasu, which does miss after you get its attention. Okay,
Sorry about.
that's 2 hits. This one does get the bonus damage, so that's going to be 15 plus 18 is 33. Yeah, it's 33. 33 to Mao.
Minus 15 and minus 18.
Yeah, that's also... Yeah, you can just do that.
Yep.
Okay, these guys are done. Well, you know, Zumasu's used his reaction. This guy's gonna back up.
It's rude.
Force Boom Crash to actually do some work to get some shots in. Oop, I hit the next button. It is Odie's turn still, sorry.
Alright. Damn it, all these dice are in my way.
Get these dice off my here screen.
I guess I'm just gonna dash on through. Eh.
Dash on through to the other side, and you see the warriors cautiously engaging Mao.
It's like, are you guys still at this? Alright. Alright, I'm done.
Okie doke. Boomcrash, now it is your turn.
Okie dokie. 2. 3, 4.
You can shoot over Odie from there.
Yeah, but I don't want to give any cover to any of them, so...
Sure.
Do I have a clear shot to this guy?
That one has cover from both of these guys collectively, so it's probably better to just shoot this guy.
Okie dokie.
But you could go after this one. You do
I
have
don't
high.
want to.
Okay. You do have a high attack.
I'm not risking my baby.
Okay, that is 4 hits. It's gonna be 53 damage. That was easy math. And I'll say it's knocked away into the corner here. Alrighty. Anything else?
I'm going to hide next to Zuzu.
Okay. You're not hidden, but you get next to Zuzu to benefit from their paladin skills. Zumasu.
Yep.
It is you and your paladin skills turn.
Alright, I do have Elena on me, so I can actually do some melee damage. I'm gonna go over here. Elena's gonna help me smite this guy. Well, not necessarily smite, but attack. So first attack's with the help action.
Okay. You swing towards the creature. With a 30, you find a hit. Also, your dwarven thrower is that an axe?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's technically, yeah.
Just making sure, because it says slashing damage.
Yeah, it was an axe.
Okay. So that's going to be 10, 11 damage. No, that's 20... No, 19 damage. What is math? Baby, don't hurt me. Okay, it takes the damage.
Alright, second attack.
Same guy, near Mao?
Yep.
Okay.
Is that...
That one also hits. Their AC is 18.
Okay, so that's 24 damage, right? Yeah.
4 damage. Oh, hold on. These guys might have resistances. They do.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
They have resistance to the cold damage. I forgot about that. So they're gonna take.
Minus 3
They
damage
get
from-
4 hit points back.
Yeah.
Okay. They're still they're standing up, but they're looking very hurt. Their regeneration might kick in next turn. We'll see. Now it is your turn.
Yeah, let's just attack the sunblade.
I'm threatening it. God
know.
damn.
Well, you weren't threatening it enough for advantage, so the Sunblade goes wide as the creature catches an eye of Mao swinging for it, and it swats your hand away.
No! No, I don't like how smart you are. I disengage.
Fuck
you! And my
You okay, Mal? You okay?
No!
It swipes
I
at
like
you
it.
as you go away, but you're too deft for its advances.
Her self-esteem has hit a critical damage.
Lies. No one talks about this.
It moves around into a flanking position around Zumasu.
Oh,
Let's
hi.
see if it regenerates first. It does! It's gonna regain 20 hit
Fuck.
points.
At least it's not at the halfway mark.
Yeah, it isn't up there again yet. It swings with its greatsword in a whirlwind attack, making 2 attacks against Zumasu, 1 against Odie. The ones against Zumasu at +1.
What?
I'm disadvantaging the one against Odie.
Thank
You've already used your reaction, I believe.
It's a new turn.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's in your turn.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. So I don't think any of those hit you.
Nope, I'm good. Let's see if Odie gets hit.
We'll say that this one's the disadvantaged one. It misses.
Yeah, this is fine.
Okay, it does a very not good whirlwind attack. Don't spin, folks. Don't spin. Just leaves you exposed. This
I'm
guy.
literally- It spins. I'm literally too short for it. It just whizzes above me.
This guy does not get back his dark infusion, but he still has his greatsword. Maybe he can try and get a hit in on Zumasu.
Yep, that hit.
Okay, that's 20 in damage because this guy still has more than half his hit points.
Ow.
2 more.
Uh-oh.
That is a 22 damage. One more.
Oh damn!
That is a 19 damage as Zumasu is trying to pull back on the other skeleton warrior, tilting it away from Odie. The other one finds an opportunity and repeatedly slashes sideways into Zumasu's hip, cleaving him like he's trying to chop down a tree. Odie, it is your turn.
Hey, took a
Alright.
decent chunk there.
I'm gonna do Shillelagh, and then just start whacking at this thing.
Okay.
So you have flanking?
Yeah, of course.
You got max damage.
Max damage. And that one is a hit as well. So what's the max damage? That's 9.
It's a D8, so 8 plus
1.
1.
Still
Wait,
combined
with
to the-
Shillelagh, isn't it your wisdom instead?
Right, so it's plus 5.
Yeah, you gotta
so
change that in the stat block. You can
I
change.
guess so.
Yeah, you can change strength to wisdom. It doesn't matter that it's in your attack pane. Okay,
Okay, will do.
so that's what's your wisdom? Plus 5.
Yeah, plus 5.
So that's 13 damage from that. And then the second one was 7. Got it. And this is bludgeoning damage, actually. It's vulnerable to bludgeoning damage. I need to double that. So that's 40 damage. That actually kills it.
But he just kabonks it out of existence.
As it
Last one.
as it gets out of its whirlwind, Odie clips into its knee, dislocating the entire thing, separating its leg from its upper leg, and then it falls onto the ground. And then with a smack, Odie crushes in its skull.
I'm not enjoying how Odie just walks into the room. He's like, "What's wrong with all of you?" And just easily
Whack a
kills.
whack.
Yeah.
I've done had enough of these god-dying skeletons in this god-darn catacomb.
Sorry. Can you say catacomb again?
Catacomb.
The pig
Oh.
is gonna saunter over and just be cowering with the dodge action. Actually, I'm gonna put the pig over here because it really shouldn't be doing too much to block the path of every single encounter.
I like this tight space. It's like a cat.
Cersei comes into the room and is scared of these things that don't have any flesh to eat. Boom Crash, it's your turn.
Okay.
Pew pew.
This sucks. It's hard to hit them.
You could always
Yeah.
yell out for me to like hold. You could say you're gonna hold your action until I
Yeah.
move to the side. or
Because you can
something.
hold your entire Eldritch Blast because it's one spell casting.
Yeah, so you
Okay.
could just tell me to move to the side when it's my turn, and then you just let your pew pews go as
What?
soon as I
Okay.
move.
That's huh?
Make sure to specify move to his right. And he's like, I
Okay.
can move to the left. And then he just does the whole like you're stuck in a hallway trying to shuffle. It's like, excuse me, excuse me.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I will specify that and communicate to Zumasu that he needs to move to the right, and I'll unload on the skeleton warrior.
Ooh, tell him
Got
to
it.
drop prone. Just kidding.
No, I'll be.
Sumasu, it's your turn.
First, I'm gonna step to the right. That triggers Boom Crash's pew pews.
It certainly does. Okay, that's all hits. It is pummeled against the wall. It's gonna take, that's what, 30, 40, 51. And your average of damage is just 50, huh? With your
Wow.
cantrip.
I love it.
Man, Boom Crashes, or not Boom Crashes, Warlocks. Boom Crash is not a class. Just a
Boom
class
Crash is her
act.
own class. She's
Yes.
a class. Exactly.
Very classy.
Like Warlocks, you think, they need more spell slots and stuff, and then they get to level 17 and they're just like, I just deal 50 damage by looking at people. Anyway,
Very scary.
it's still standing, but it is bloodied now. As much as blood it has. Zumasu, you can
It's all
continue.
you.
Yeah. Yep. Elena's gonna leave the health action for the first one because she's still on my shoulder.
Ooh, good thing.
Yeah.
You swipe, but Elena kind of pushes the skeleton warrior into your blade. That's gonna hit, dealing half cold damage, so 4 cold damage. That's 18, that's 20, that's 30. 30
That's a
damage.
good roll. All right.
Yeah.
Second attack.
It's on its last leg here.
Is this the one
And
that got
that
its knees
misses.
knocked out?
Sorry?
It misses.
I didn't know if this is one that had its knees knocked out, so it's on its last leg.
No, that one completely died. Odie caved its head in. This thing is still standing. One good hit could do it in. It's lost most of its armor, which is in shreds now.
I look behind me and then I shuffle over this way. Like, Mao, take your shot.
Now it's your turn.
If this misses, I swear.
And she just vomits out dice.
Yeah, I don't know why that happens. I think those were Zumasu's dice, maybe?
That would make more sense because I got like a bunch of different things. Oh my
Bonus action
god!
disengage!
A
Fuck off!
massive strike as you go to swipe right for its head, but it kind of like ducks underneath it. I'm used to stupid undead! Fuck this! Mal kicks it in the belly and runs away.
Mao, Mao, why did you aim for the brazier?
It's its turn. Let's see if it does not. It does not regenerate. That's what it was trying to wait for. Comes out from around the corner with its greatsword and brings it up above its head to swipe down on Zumasu.
Hey.
It misses.
Clink.
It does a backswing to try to... Whoop. Zumasu's able to parry it with his sword.
Not as
well,
good
his
as you're out of full
dwarven
health.
thrower. It scowls and then like kind of backs up for a stabbing thrust. And hits nothing but shield. It's done.
Memorize your pattern.
I've memorized your attack pattern. You can't use the same strike on me twice. Odie, it's your turn.
All right, remember this.
Yeah,
Oh
I
no!
remember it.
Oh no!
That one too.
Flanking too.
Why?
Hold on. I need to check something.
Sure.
Okay, so it
Yeah.
lasts for a minute. Okay, in that case, I can order Cersei to have some revenge. Char. It's not 10 feet, but it's 2 attacks.
Could you have her run back and then charge? Like she has enough movement.
But takes aren't known for turning.
Oh, fair enough.
Alright, well, a 22 does hit. So that's going to be 3 slashing damage. Is Cersei's mouth magical?
Yes,
Okay. Deals
It's
full
filled
damage,
all-
but it's not enough to kill it.
it's filled with all sorts of things.
I feed it that
It
mud
must
from my
succeed.
feet.
Oh, it didn't move the 20 feet, right?
Yeah.
It didn't get the knock prone.
Yeah. There's not as much room to move 20 feet, especially in here. The skeleton warrior takes a slight blow, but it's able to repel Cersei's next attack. Anything else?
I gotta move. Boom crash. So boom crash has a clean shot.
Okay, our
Straight.
resident bird. Flanked on all sides, the skeleton is distracted, and Boomcrash is open to lay waste to the undead creature. It is slammed against the wall several times over by your Eldritch Blast. And it crumbles into a heap, its head shorn in pieces, and its body twisted and wrecked. It's dead.
Yay!
Yeah,
Finally.
we did it. I figured out the attack pattern at the end there.
You guys saw that, right?
Yeah, it's great.
As I say that as like there's a giant dent on my right side. That last blow hurt though.
Okay, you look into the next room, and there's the other side of the doors that you've encountered. These, as you've known, Mao, are locked from the other side. They're large, heavy iron doors. And to the south, there's a set of stairs leading downward into the darkness.
Guess as long as we remember those are locked, we can leave them locked.
Do we want to take a 10-minute break so I can do prayer of healing?
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah, I kind of need it.
Okay.
I
Let's
hate that I
let's,
need it, but I need it.
let's take a little set. By the way, for that other thing, I figured out a few things if we want to touch that later. Less Mikgimia is magic missile. Is the anagram it seems to be. This Ada Tenim seems to be animate dead. And then the other ones I haven't figured out yet. Findidu could be Find
Oh.
Yeti, possibly.
I'm
But I
surprised that you
haven't
guys
figured
got that, by the way.
I wasn't paying attention to any of that.
We were
Um,
too caught up in trying not to die.
Petum,
Yeah.
Snotpad, all I got is death from that, but I can't figure out Pet's figuring out, but I got 3 so far.
Nice.
Okay. Well, you use your prayer of healing in a short resting period. Not a short rest, but like a breather.
Yeah, it takes 10 minutes. Let me just look that up so I can roll it. I'm gonna probably use a 3rd level strat to give extra health.
All right, which one was what? So Adita was animate dead.
Yeah, Adita Tenem is animate dead. Leas McGimmia is magic missile. Then the other ones I haven't figured out. Fin Deity could be Find Yeti, but I haven't figured out anything else for that.
It could be Find Yeti.
Hmm.
Did it really
guys-
get...
So the higher level cast, that should be what, 16 health to everybody?
Yep, it was a 16. I rolled a 1 on that first die.
Oh, and
I
you
rolled 2 2s.
rolled a 1 and 2 2s. Nice.
Ah, fucking A.
Still those weird potions that are volatile.
Those work for
Yeah.
Zumasu explicitly.
Yeah.
Or they don't.
Well, pass me one of those potions. I should probably... I'm leading the front most of the time anyway. Potion should I take?
Do not remember which ones were in possession.
I
Yeah.
think Boom Crash has them.
Yeah, that's what I was asking, Boom Crash. I think I have it written down how much they do, but I don't remember how many we bought.
I have it somewhere. I don't have the amount that you bought, but I have what they do. I just thought it was on the Connacht page,
Oh,
but it's
sorry.
in the Connacht
I
book.
thought I was talking and I was like, why aren't
Oh,
you guys hearing me? It's
sorry.
because I'm on push to talk because I'm a moron. So
Yeah.
I have them all in my inventory. We have 2 superior, 7 greater, and 10 basic.
Feed me 2. Feed me. Do you want to feed me a greater or a 2 basic? What do you think's best?
How you got hit pretty badly, so let's use a greater on you.
Okay, yeah, I'm at 83 out of 139, so it's not the worst, but it does mean if I get ambushed, like in that other time, that wasn't fun.
Okay,
We
so,
can also use a superior.
yeah, I mean, it's up to you.
Hey, you guys got one of them apples?
Maybe just do a greater and a basic.
I think Mal might have
Okay.
the apples.
I ate my
Okay.
apples.
Okay, greater and a
I-
basic.
Yep.
So which one's first? Greater?
Let's do the greater first, just to
Do the
see how much it goes.
Okay, I'm gonna have you, Zumasu, roll a d20.
No whammy. Is that a bad whammy? I don't remember.
That is a good whammy. You are healed. Roll 2 d20s now for the healing.
Nice.
Okay,
Well,
not
it's
great
very
rolls.
middling.
So many ones. So many goddamn
you
ones.
heal 13 hit points.
I rolled below average, but at least I got hit points.
Do you want the basic one now?
Yeah, I'll take the basic one.
Okay, same deal. Just roll the d20.
All right.
Another success, so you heal 1 d20 this time. Okay, you heal 18.
This one healed me more than the greater.
I love that. Okay.
They're very
All right,
volatile.
I'm tanky enough to take a few hits now.
Do you want more?
I
We have more.
mean, I guess I could take another basic if that's fine. 'Cause-
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, same deal. Roll a d20. Still a success. Roll another d20 for your health. Another 9 hit
Alright.
points.
Okay. This seems good. Satisfied with this. This is what I was at like the start of the session.
Yeah.
Okay. Mao, how are you doing? Do you want a healing gem or a healing potion?
How are we doing on them? Because
Um,
I do have a couple, but I feel like we should be holding on to a few.
I have for potions, I have 2 supreme healing potions, 2 superior, 19 greater healing gems,
Oh,
and
okay.
2 greater healing potions.
You could probably give her at least a greater healing gem, I think.
Well, what if I just use the potions? Because those are in action.
Oh,
Those are
that's
in
true.
action, yeah. So we
Yeah.
should use the potions up first because they're less
Alright.
useful in combat.
I guess, preferably I would like to use 2 of them. I'm at 40 out of 108.
Why not just take the supreme healing potion or the superior one, so you can heal
Which
up
one's
more.
more?
What?
The Supreme
First
is the
one.
best.
Yeah,
All right. Well, you said you got 2 of those, so
I got 2 of them.
yeah. Let's use superior for now.
And is
Because
this just a normal ass healing potion, not a volatile one?
Yeah, this is just a normal ass healing potion.
Okay.
Oh, does Cersei want any health?
Yes.
Could you give
Superior,
her a
not
greater
superior.
healing potion?
Okay, I'm gonna give her a greater healing potion.
You get the scraps. 11 hit points.
You rolled a supreme. It was supposed to be a superior.
Oh. I thought that you took the...
Or-
No,
Oh.
you need the you,
Okay.
honey. Please take the supreme.
Okay, I just take the supreme.
Okay, you take the Burger Supreme, and
Yeah. Actually, this sounds like some like Burger King orders. Like
you take
no,
the
honey.
Royale with cheese.
Hey, that's what they call it in France. We call it in America. We call it a quarter pounder. Thank you very much.
Did you hear that that Burger King tried to do a 1/3 pounder, but nobody wanted to buy it because they thought it was less than a quarter pounder?
Yes, because people are.
It's identical to that image that you posted a while ago that was like water 1 mile, water 1 kilometer, and then the guy's
Yeah.
going toward this mile sign.
Yeah, it's like Americans.
Also, on another note, the other ones are Sanctuary, and I think Identify is the one you were thinking of, not Find Yeti.
Not Find
Oh.
Yeti.
Find Yeti.
Yeti is great.
Find
I'm proud of
Yeti.
that. Wait, what was that one? It's not Find Yeti, it's what?
It's
Identify.
That makes sense.
Sanctuary for the first one, but I can't think of what the last one is.
Would you like to make an intelligence check to try to get a hint?
Mao, do it. You're
Sure.
smart.
It took me a week to figure out that stupid puzzle underground.
By the way, I'm going to pass
She figured
Odie.
it out.
I'm passing Odie a greater healing gem just so he can use it in case he needs it for his pig. So Odie, add a
Alright.
greater healing gem to your inventory.
Yeah, I will do that. Thank you very much.
Do you guys
I
want to
got-
go back to that room? I can take you there.
I think so. Might as well clear out this floor.
I'll take you there.
What's the status of Greater Healing Gem?
I do not remember. I usually just ask Chris what it does.
Okay.
44 plus 4?
The
Was it?
greater healing gem is the same thing as a greater healing potion. I can press the button. I did one for Cersei and she got 11 hit points.
Okay, no problem then.
I was
Thank
just
you.
saying mostly to have it just as a backup for if she goes down. Does she get like death saves?
Uh,
I don't know.
not sure.
That's a C question.
And
Is it? It's not really specified. It's kind of the more of thing as, is it kind of as a party member type thing? But
I think technically, since it's like a spirit, isn't it?
it's nothing to do with it. Because the type of creature has really no identification for like how it functions when it comes dead.
Yeah, but I'm saying since it's like kind of like a summoned creature, wouldn't it just die and then you can like re-summon it with like a spell slot or something?
Yeah, I can. So it's not a big deal. So we'll cross that bridge when it comes to it.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
say that Cersei does like die when they hit 0 because
Okay.
they can be revived explicitly.
Just as a note, I have a superior and a greater healing gem left on my person
Sure.
as backup heals.
Do you want more? Because I have such a stash.
You could give a greater healing gem to Elena so she could do something else with her turn, possibly.
Okay, sure. I'll.
We get her little hammer. We get her little What did we give her? It was like that like a fanny pack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll put a greater healing gem in Elena's fanny pack.
Cute.
Anybody else want to have a stash, or do you want me to just sort of have them on hand?
I'll take 3 gems. I've got 2 on me at the moment, but in case anybody else goes down, then I can heal you guys.
I think that's super wise. Okay, so I'm going to give you 3.
If you want a stash, you can use disguise self.
Huh.
Zumasu grows a stash.
What's that investigation check get me for these stupid anagrams?
Oh, I was just saying an intelligence check, but is that the same
Oh.
thing for you?
Am I proficient in investigate?
Yeah,
Nope.
it looks
So
like it's
it's
just
just-
doing your intelligence, so
That-
I'll
Yep.
count that. At 13 will get you that. Think that this one might be 2 words.
Great.
As far as a spell, so at least you know that much.
The Petem Snothad one?
Yes, and you think that the first letter of the first word is P,
Okay.
much like it
thank you.
already is.
Well,
P tier
Griffin.
Fuck. Okay, thank
In case
you.
anybody else in case anybody else following along wants to do it on their trackpads at home.
Can I make an intelligence check to tell if death would be actually the word or not? Because I think that's screwing me up.
Sure.
Okay. This is just completely luck.
I'll say that death is not a word that is in this one.
Okay, I need to get rid of that then. All right. That actually does help because I was like, what do I get out of Petsmano?
Petsmano? It's where the
Death
pets go.
Petsmano. Pothing Petum Petsnum Pa.
If anybody else wants to make intelligence checks, Boomcrash or Odie, I can allow it. But after that, no more hints.
You're gonna
Okay,
allow
thank you.
it, huh? Okay.
Boom Crash, you do it. You're the smart one.
Oh god, that's too much pressure.
At 11:03 at night. Look,
Oh my god!
first off, I'm gonna let you know.
I'm sorry, using inspiration. That's just too embarrassing even for me.
As a wizard, don't.
Oh, yep.
Well, at least
Okay.
you're smarter than Odie, so...
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use inspiration not because I can do something about it. It's just because it's funny.
If it's a 20.
You got the highest out of all of us!
God. Okay, this is good.
Odie, you uncover the puzzle. It makes sense that you were the one to figure it out, because it does have the word steed in it.
Phantom Steed.
Indeed.
You got it.
Sorry.
God damn it.
Pedum Snowtad is Phantom Steed. You've anagrammed all of the letters.
See, I didn't actually figure it out. I'm just drunk right now, and the words just kind of rearrange themselves.
Wait, Odie,
Fair.
what did you just say? You just said Phantom Steed?
I said my steed back home needs a feed and a hay.
But I think you got it. I think it's Phantom Steed. Alright.
Ah, she's real.
So magic missile, animate undead, phantom steed, and do we have Fin deity yet, or
Identify
Identify.
and Sanctuary.
Yep.
identify?
Yeah,
Okay,
they
I definitely
figured
cheated
those out
though.
in the Discord chat.
Yeah, I used an anagram on Scrambler.
Oh, you
Nice. I love you. That's great.
No, it's the worst part. I put in the Petums not head whatever into the thing, and it did come up with phantom as one of the words, and I was like, but that's not. There's letters missing. What the fuck is this?
Oh my god.
It also
You
fits
filthy
for a rogue
cheaters.
checking out like a little cheat book.
Rogue.
I'm not mad.
Using
I'm not mad that
resources.
Zumasu figured out.
figured
it
out
at the
two.
start.
Yeah.
Well,
figured out
either way,
two.
you have this, but that doesn't really get you any closer.
Right.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk up to this one. This is the top one. This is the one that says Tanarukas, right?
I think that one's Petum Snothead.
Oh. Well, I'll say Phantom Sneed to. I'll say
Phantom
Phantom
Sneed?
Sneed to it.
Achoo! Phantom sneeze. Bless you.
To see if anything happens.
Nothing happens.
Mm. There.
I mean, maybe you gotta cast actually on it.
Phantom Steed. We don't have anybody who knows how to cast that though. I don't
We
think.
explicitly have somebody
Yes,
that
we
casts
do.
it all the
Yeah.
time.
Oh. Yeah.
Sweetie
you-
swag, Raven stag.
Do you want to try that? Go over to the
Sure.
thing and cast it.
Yeah,
We'll try
sure.
this once. There's still one more room.
Hold on. Which spell is cheapest? Like, let's try like
Oh,
it's like
identify she can do as a ritual.
Yeah,
So-
identify I can do as a ritual. Phantom steed is also a ritual.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Then try it. Yeah. It was just
Okay.
gonna be 10 minutes.
Okay, so
I mean, we took the 10 minutes to like kind of heal up and drink some potions and stuff, so that makes sense.
It's kind of funny that I think Animate Dead and Magic Missile will be the greatest challenge.
To actually cast.
The one near Odie is the one that is associated with Identify from your unveilings. You take the time to cast Identify on the sarcophagus. It identifies it as, well, a sarcophagus.
It doesn't identify the runes or anything.
No, it doesn't do anything.
awesome.
Well, we figured something out, but I don't know how to use it.
Do
That's
we
fine.
want to
Yeah.
kick open the lid and then cast identify on the contents?
Well,
Oh.
remember the lid's booby trap with that necrotic shit.
Okay, then.
If we kick off the lid,
Okay.
we'd have to be in a different room. Do the thing we did last time.
Okay.
I
It's
mean,
heavy though.
Yeah, I don't have any further ideas.
Um,
we can mess with that room that you saw before doing this, because this looks dangerous.
Yeah, that makes
And-
sense to me.
And
Okay,
we
let's
still have
go.
to save your teacher.
okay.
Okay, you guys cautiously leave this room.
Hey, Goose.
I'll take Odie into this room at least.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah.
In fact, I'll take you all the way. For choice of words. Okay,
Yeah, that's fine.
it's like you're on.
I
I just
God,
need
it's
somebody
worse.
to edge me. What? I needed somebody to push me over the edge. That's not what that means. What?
Oh,
the
look,
worst.
I'll take either. All right.
Okay, you head to this door. It is stopped at the base and the crown of the door. It is locked as well.
Mao, you kind of better at this.
I flip my thieves' tools and do some fancy shit, but the door is actually already unlocked. Yeah, I'm great at this. It just kind of.
Well, the door is still locked. Boom Crash's
What?
thieves' tools got stuck in it. It has made it worse. It's now at 25 DC. You can try again. It'll just take another 10 minutes.
What
or
if
so.
if I knew that, try and take out her broken tools?
You can sleight of hand that. Reduce the DC once more. All right. That's not gonna do it either.
Christopher! I have a plus 11.
Yeah, and you keep rolling 10s. I don't know what's wrong with you.
It's probably reliable talent.
I know.
Yeah.
You're unable
It
to
is.
dislodge Boom Crash's broken thieves' tools.
Is there a gap underneath the door?
No, it's been like stopped up with a piece of wood at the bottom.
Could Boom Crash use Mage Talon to kind of help by like holding pieces and stuff? Because she does know how to use thieves' tools. But, like Mao could do this with advantage.
Yeah.
Sure,
Do some help.
I'd allow that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
Jesus fucking
I'm
Christ.
just go to bed. I'm just gonna get up. I'm just gonna go to sleep.
You guys spend like a half hour trying to dislodge this piece of thieves' tools. Boom Crash is trying to use their mage hand to pull it out like telekinetically, but it's still not budging.
Is
It's
there
lodged on
hinges
something.
on this side of this like door? Are there hinges here, or are the hinges on the other side?
The hinges are not exposed.
Ugh. I'm just gonna take a crowbar and try and break it open.
I mean, sure, you can try. There's since it's stoppered at the top and bottom with pieces of wood, you could make athletics checks to dislodge that, and I believe a crowbar gives you advantage.
I guess so. Want to lend a hand? Anyone?
I'll do it. So I think I have the highest athletics.
You do it.
I'm
and then
getting
I'll
out of the way.
Okay, at 23,
23.
prise off the top and bottom bars. It's now just locked.
Okay. So this should you might be able to try again. Just get the regular lock now.
Okay. All right. I head against the door, like, stop it. Stop being a problem.
Well, this is
It
a
went
problem.
down, right?
Just literally forehead just clunk up against the wood.
This would be funny if this wasn't all just reliable talent masking like sub 10 rolls.
Yes.
Stop.
There's space now. Elena's gonna fly to the other side to see if she can help.
Okay, you continue
Just
to help.
unlock it.
Yeah, no, I'm saying if Layla can go to the other side to unlock it or anything.
Well, they can't teleport phasing through doors.
Place
But
is a
you
gap.
said, yeah, you said there was a gap now.
Did I say
Is
there
it
was
a large gap?
Yeah, is it a large enough gap for me using the crowbar to have Elena fit through?
No, you just pried off the things that were holding it shut, like they were nailed. It was nailed to the ground in the ceiling.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, a bit of miscommunication probably.
I misunderstood. I thought it was like a grate or something on the top that was like ripped off or something.
Nope.
Well, I guess we're just spending another 5 minutes now trying to open it again.
Yeah.
All right, all of you turn around. Just look away.
All right, everybody has their off day now. It's fine.
Just don't look.
You can't do it if you're looking. One of you's still looking.
I'm
Elena's-
sorry. I walk away. I walk away. I was peeking.
After an hour of fiddling with this lock, you guys get in a short rest.
Fuck.
Right.
Awesome.
Who has hit dice left for this?
I have
do.
my warlock hit dice. I used all my paladin ones.
Fuck.
Didn't you get a 26 though?
Yeah,
No.
but each
rolled
of these
3
attempts is 10 minutes for my internal clock.
Yeah.
Oh, now you have an internal clock.
I do
Yeah,
for the
so-
immediate future.
So we did. So she did get it through, but it took an hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can
we actually roll hit die if we want to?
Literally. I mean, yeah, it's technically a
Yeah,
short
I'm
rest.
not. I've literally done nothing, so I'm taking the rest.
during this time, you hear a warning from Goose, Boom Crash. They
Awesome.
telepathically communicate to you. We got movement, and Goose returns to you.
Awesome. Okay.
I open
Boom
the
Crash
door.
goes up to see if she can do suppressing fire and see where movement is.
Just look. Oh, because it's during the time while the door is being unlocked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Goose boy, where'd it come from?
Well, Goose was able to sense that it was coming from above. Sorry, not above. It's coming from up here. Yeah. Up, where the tripwire was. Although, it didn't quite get the tripwire yet. Goose just heard them coming before it happened. They heard movement coming down the stairs.
Okay. True Strike. Not that I really need it, but it can't hurt.
Right. Let's get ready to rumble. Goose is able to warn you guys. What do you guys want to do? You have 1 round of setup.
I'm gonna pull this brazier over here. Can I move the brazier?
Sure.
I want to make cover for myself by moving the brazier.
You move the brazier. I can only move the fire, but we'll
That's
move
fine.
the brazier.
I cast Shillelagh on my club.
Maybe my. Well,
Wait.
actually, I can't. I moved the brazier.
How would I... So maybe put everybody... Turn orders. Okay. Of course it's Mao first. So Mao, you were presumably busy with this, but you heard Goose. Well, you heard Boom Crash warn you guys that people were coming.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to keep the door or on the door.
Okay. Then Zamasu, for your round of setup.
I moved the brazier. I'm just gonna
brazier.
hold my action to shoot whatever enemy comes by.
Boom Crash.
Holding my action to shoot whatever enemy I see comes in.
Odie.
Why did I prepare my stick? Yeah,
Oh, well,
Just gonna-
yeah, you do that this round.
yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna be over here then, I guess.
Could try
Alright.
and divert them, like into another room with Goose making noise or something.
This is a decent spot.
Yeah.
They get
it's
get
okay.
collided into a hallway. A lot of space for.
Right. Well, top of the round. A bunch of iron ghouls are marching down the stairs. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Okay. They trip the trip line. And, well, it makes a little tinkling bell noise. And the trap goes off.
I can see them. Can I pew pew?
Can. They also see you.
Oh, damn it. I think only one hits.
Okay. With your Eldritch Blast, yes, only... Wait. Might have... No, these guys are wearing armor, so only one of those hit for 5 damage.
So I popped one. I
You
didn't
popped
even get
one.
any cleave.
Yes, these are
Okay.
minions, as you soon find out. This minion goes down.
Oh,
Alright,
boy.
I don't think Boom Crash can see any yet, but they are still moving. These guys are gonna dash to the hallway.
I'm like, I see
6
them.
more spaces.
Oh shit, they're right on us.
6 more spaces. 6 more spaces. Get onto a grid space. Alright. They start swarming. And this Iron Ghoul.
Boom Crash pew pew now.
Yeah, they can. Boom Crash, they come into view. You can loose your Eldritch Blast. Okay.
That's one.
Yeah, that'll kill one. It is a crit, and that's 16. She's pinging which ones she's shooting. So
Sorry, I keep forgetting about the push to talk. So
this one goes
Yeah.
down. It's not enough to overkill. It's all yours, or did you do 4?
No, she hasn't done 4. She just did 1.
I clicked more, but okay. Then 2,
Weird.
3, and can I see this one?
Yeah, but it has cover.
Okay, 4.
They're not coming through on my end.
Might just be a little
That's
delayed.
okay. So one, the Iron Ghoul minion to the right of the guy.
No, I'm
that I
saying
hit.
your dice rolls are not coming through.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah, it's
hadn't
weird.
finished it yet because I wanted to make sure that you knew what my targets were.
No, that's fine. Alright, yeah, those all hit. Including the one that had cover. Because, yeah, 29's pretty good for an attack roll. Not enough to overkill any of them, but they all go down.
They're a little chunkier.
Yeah, these guys are hard to overkill. But, when you have 4 attacks that almost
helps.
always hit, it helps. Okay, they're done. Now it's your turn.
Now they're coming in.
Keep on working on the door.
I mean, yeah, you're all good, right?
I think so far.
Okay. I mean, I guess I can't hold an action, but can I somehow be like, I don't know, ready in case one of them comes around the corner?
If you're gonna stay on the door, I'm gonna say that you're still staying on the door.
I will stay on the door then.
Zumasu.
Well, I might as well pew pew. I'll spread it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like going down 2, 3. You know. But I'll shoot the one in front of me first.
Okay.
Where's my sheet?
I don't know.
That just 3. Did I need to do one more?
You need to do one more. Okay. Yep. None of them are enough to overkill, but you do kill them. So it's what? This one, this one.
And then either this guy or this guy.
Okay. They all go down.
Oh, one of them. The 13 didn't hit one of them.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
One's still alive.
Okay.
Okay.
I also lost the one that I was having the initiative on. This is why.
Oh no.
What was their initiative? They just went. Right? They just went, I think.
Is it 8? There's a blank thing that says 8.
Yeah, I think they. Yeah, I think
I
they go.
think
right
they're
up.
the 8.
Okay. I'll put them in the initiative. Oh, they got 8 anyway.
Sweet.
Nice.
I'm done with my turn. I'm just gonna hold here because I don't want them going past my point.
Okay. Boom Crash.
So wait, there was a reaction. Okay, I was like, did I not get a turn? But it's like it's just a reaction thing.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okie doke. I'm going to step out. Aim 2. Aim 2.
Easy peasy. They both go down.
See,
Alright.
hallways are good for us.
Yeah, since you guys had advance notice from the alarm and from Goose being behind you, you guys were able to get essentially 2 whole turns to take down this swarm of minions returning from their hunt, seemingly unsuccessful at searching from people on the surface for their escaped prisoners. And good news, Mao has unlocked the door.
What type of weapons did they have on them? I might want to take one of their weapons to, bar a door or something.
They all had glaives.
Those are long. Those are pretty long, right?
Yeah, they're like
I'll take what
10-foot reach.
I'm gonna take a glaive. We could maybe use this for something if we need a long stick.
Sure, you take a glaive and then you put it in your back pocket. Do you have a bag of holding?
We have a bag of hold.
That's easier then.
It's like a magic trick. It's just like, watch this, guys. Whoop!
Alright,
Mary Poppins bag.
Pretty much.
Mao, unlock the door.
Finally, yes, yeah. I open it gently.
Oh, did we say we could roll hit die if we wanted to?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I figure why not.
Now, enter this room. There are 2 continual flame braziers lit, and there's a gaping pit in this room as well.
About to say, what the fuck is that?
That is a gaping pit.
Darkness.
It seems to descend far into the Underdark,
Okay,
probably.
I'm back to full health.
A structural collapse, as it were.
Cool. I'm just gonna kind of do a little running jump and get across. Everyone will follow through soon.
Sure. Jump across. No check needed.
Yeah,
It's
just 10 feet.
just 10 feet. Assuming you have at least 10 strength.
I do.
In this chamber, there are 2 fallen pillars, and on the other side is a tapered sarcophagus, almost like a tiny little house, although it does not have windows. Instead, it has foul markings besmirching its unholy presence. There's a tension in this room that crawls up your spine. Also looks like there's some fresh grapes on the grapevines over here, in spite of all of the otherwise decayed vines in this room
Yeah, it's
and
strange.
on this floor.
Let
You
me
guys
hop
gonna-
over there, Mal.
Well, do you want to toss the goblin first?
Can the goblin make the jump? Is the
Or
jump
you want to come
difficult?
over or you want to stay over there?
I'll stay over there. You guys have a knack for triggering things.
Yeah, this doesn't exactly look like a untrapped room.
Where do the grapies look? Because I'm gonna cast detect magic on that. All right, I'm a hop over. I got over 10 strength, and I'll cast detect magic on these guys, or
I'm
I'll
gonna
use my
just
action to
float
look at
over
them.
that.
You do not detect magic. It has to just be a plant.
That's
Although-
so weird.
You do detect there are 2 continual flame spells nearby.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm gonna
Alright.
check for traps as I walk forward.
I'll wait for you to check for traps.
Yeah. Do you want investigation or perception for that?
Well, depends what you're investigating. Or in
Floor.
receiving.
Just kind of looking at the floor just so I can walk up close to it.
Okay. I'll have you make an investigation check as you creep along.
It's fine. It's fine. Nothing wrong.
Yeah, you don't
Alright.
sense any traps on the floor.
I want to investigate the sarcophagus, looking for the runes. Since we kind of know that a lot of them have runes, can I kind of like? Does that give me any sort of like help with doing this?
You can say you're searching for runes,
Yeah.
and then
okay,
roll,
I'll be-
and if there are runes, I'll say you had advantage.
All right, I'll look for runes and stuff.
Come up close, being careful not to touch the sarcophagus, knowing that many have been trapped before, and you start closely investigating the sarcophagus. As you get close, it looks like there might be something written under the lid. It opens.
God damn it!
A
Yeah.
Bodak crawls out of the sarcophagus, surprising all but Mao. Let's.
Really? I got surprised too.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, scary.
Oh hey.
Now it is your turn. The
I
Bodak
hate
crawls
these
out. I'm gonna need you to make a check. Hold
Constitution.
on. Hold on. I need to
Alicia
just
next
read
to the
it.
paladin.
So I
Help the
believe,
death- Well, it might help the death.
as
though.
the sarcophagus opens, a necrotic aura oozes out of it. There's a miasma of like black energy filtering throughout the chamber very quickly. You take 5 necrotic damage. Actually, no. That doesn't happen yet. Instead, you need to make a Constitution save. You are next to Zumasu.
So
It's,
plus
it's
4,
literally
plus 5.
Plus
it's
5.
literally evil sealed in a can.
Yeah.
So
17.
so to be clear, this thing just heard us and opened its lid.
Yep,
Okay.
sure did. Okay, instead of dying, you take 17 psychic damage, Mao.
Oh wow, that would have been
Yep.
bad.
No, I remember these things. These things are bad. Remember we fought a bunch of them?
Yeah, we did. I hate these things. I'm glad I was next to you, Mal, because that would have been bad.
Okay.
Now I wish I didn't use my inspiration for the funny dice roll. Ha ha.
Oops.
We only have an hour left, guys. It'll be fine.
All right.
Why the hell would you say that?
You whip out your Sunblade and swipe towards the Bodak. It is not surprised, but you have advantage on the attack, and
Do an
Whammo.
assassinate.
No, well, that's what I'm just describing. You had advantage on the attack. Which does mean it's a sneak attack. Not for nothing.
You unroll that sneak attack damage, Mal? Oh, assassinate damage.
Nice.
Nice.
Phew.
It's not rolling.
I went through. It's just weird.
Yeah, it's doing max damage, I think.
Yeah, but max damage should be 96. I think it's rolling 86.
Oh, well, then it needs to be edited in the macro itself.
Okay.
Yeah, you could probably figure it out if you just look in the macro. It'll say 8d6 somewhere, and you can just change it. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, maybe
Well,
that
it's
isn't what it
under-
says.
Maybe under assassinate, which is the top one, not the bottom one. So I actually don't know where this one is.
This one is in attributes and abilities, that tab.
Okay.
But it isn't that. It's... Oh. Looks like... Okay, so that's a lot more complicated. That one's asking you what weapon you used, right?
Yeah.
And it's just adding 54, which I think is wrong. So...
Yeah.
What is your sneak attack damage?
96.
Without anything else. It is just 96.
Yeah.
Oh, 9d6.
9d6.
Oh my god, that's why. Okay. 9 times 6, 54. Okay, it should be 54, so that should be right.
Oh, alright. Cool. Alright, well, nice. It's nice.
Yeah, okay. Fine.
Thought it
Okay.
was 77, but maybe you have to go and look at something else.
Yeah, there's probably something wrong there. It's just probably somewhere else. Okay, now the Bodak creeps out. You save against its death gaze, and you take out your Sunblade instinctively and lob off the thing's head. It dies instantly.
Oh, sweet. Nice.
Oh.
As its head rolls onto the ground, the heart-stopping fear behind its eyes fades as it dissolves into a black ichor.
Yeah, we're not having those again. Ever. I hate those.
I do a little fist pump and then I like a fist pound and they're like, good job, Mal, you got it.
I reciprocate.
See,
Go play with your sarcophagus. I'm gonna go look at these berries.
Alright. Do I have to make another investigation check?
You can just look around. I mean,
I'll just look.
it's obviously not going to be trapped if it's opened. It's already open.
I mean, I guess I'm just looking inside the
It
thing.
literally opened it for you.
Yeah, so what's inside? Is it got anything in there?
Look around, and it doesn't seem to have anything in there. It looks to be just a simple stone sarcophagus. There's just the ichor that's left from the Bodak. You turn around, and where the head rolled down onto the ground, the ichor is stuck to something. As you kind of like pick it up and rub it off, find
Okay.
that there is a
Like-
gemstone.
Inside the head?
Yeah, it must have been inside of its head or something. The gemstone is a diamond.
Ooh. Boom Crash, you mind flying over here to appraise this for me?
I do not.
You can pick up Odie if you want. I just realized you could probably carry him over, right?
Don't
my
carry
s-
me. I'm crispy and wet at the same time.
Okay,
No,
okay.
I'm not touching that. But also, my strength is not that high.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, you can carry Odie, just not Cersei. Make an intelligence check.
Me?
Yeah, if you wanted to appraise it.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. You think it's worth a lot. It's a hefty diamond. It's probably worth at least 5,000 gold pieces.
Boom Crash is
Wow.
very excited, but also, doesn't the thingy, the Staff of Orcus, doesn't that require a gem?
I don't
Or the
remember.
Rod of Orcus?
It did sound like it was requiring something else.
Do you want me to just hold on to it for now? Because
Yeah.
it's a hefty ass diamond. Can I do a
Yeah.
detect magic on it and just see if it's magical or if it's just a diamond?
With your detect magic, you intuit that it does not have magical properties.
It's just a big ass
Oh,
diamond.
it's just a diamond. Hell yes. Okay. Yep. Someone who can use it. Hold on to it.
I mean, I can
Come
cast Revivify with it, but that'd be overkill. So I'll save it for Oman.
Yeah.
I can cast Revivify! Not with that diamond, no!
Let's just go.
on.
You only needed a 350 gold piece diamond. Why, how much was
Actually-
this worth?
I wonder what the deal with these berries are. This is weird, man.
I'm looking at them. Don't eat them. Probably something wrong.
Yeah,
with them.
they're probably just raisins. Just eat them. Be fine.
But everything else is dead. No, these are just fucking berries. Fuck that shit.
Just kind of look like berries. Might not even be grapes. Who knows?
Let me take a look.
You
Look at
you
the
you run
tree.
a freaking orchard, man. Like, what do you mean you can't identify these?
Those do appear to be some sort of berries. Probably grapes.
Okay, okay, make clear path. We're both jumping.
Can I assist? Like help him
Both of
catch?
you?
Okay, that works.
Lord.
Yeah, I mean we have enough strength for it. Now I gotta make the pig is gonna start eating those berries. It hasn't been
What?
fed for a long time.
What? Uh, I prepare lay on hands to cure poison. In case.
Okay, Cersei starts eating the berries from the lowest branches that they can reach. Nothing happens immediately.
All right, nothing happens immediately. We'll deal with it later.
There's probably nothing there.
You eating more berries?
I mean, it's good enough. One's good enough. We gotta get a move on, right?
Elena
Yeah.
comes over and wants
let's-
to eat a few berries.
Oh, is this a dead end? I thought this was down here was a path. That's why I jumped.
Nope,
Nope.
it's a dead end.
Oh,
Got jumped
man,
at.
we
We
gotta.
just
Okay,
got treasure.
okay. In that case, take another bite for the road, and then we'll
Eat more
jump.
berries.
Elena eats a berry.
Okay, you guys eat some berries.
Well, I guess we can go through the double doors. Are we gonna go around or are we gonna open them up?
What's the around way?
The same way that we came through the other sarcophagus?
Oh. I guess we could go around. We don't want to.
I'm just gonna go around. I don't
That's
want to
fair.
waste more time unlocking something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boomcrash heads back to the sarcophagus room. I should say that unlocking that door is an action. It's unlocked from one side, and you can access both sides.
No. But it's also like, if other things are coming through, that means they have to go around as well.
Sure. You guys pass by the sarcophagus room, once again, leaving it unexplored.
I don't want to trigger no trap.
Okay,
But
I'm just
I also
making
want
sure.
the shinies.
We got the biggest shiny. Don't you want to save your teacher?
Yeah, that's true. Okay, and I want to save Amon too, because
Yeah, sure. Like,
Okay, so you guys aren't doing anything with the sarcophagus room right
Nope.
Not
not right now.
now. Okay.
I feel like the only safe way to do it with telekinesis, like from another room type thing, and that's annoying.
Or control the skeleton and make it do it.
Something like that. It would take effort and spell slots.
Okay. You guys begin your descent into the next level of Yon Dungeon. Okay. So, before we go down here, let's do some intrigue. I was going to do that at the start of the session, but I completely forgot.
oh I'm
So,
wondering why, like you made us all like prepare for this. Why are we not doing this?
I was about to ask about it too.
Just to mess with us. Keep us
just
on our toes.
build the tension. Okay. Completely unbeknownst to you guys,
Oh yeah,
basically, meanwhile,
cutscene.
meanwhile at Galestone Keep, um, Herschel Talabast is kind of in charge of some of the daily operations there. Grovel is there as well, readily keeping your troops in line, as well as all of your newly mustered troops. You have made contact with the lizard folk of Connacht, um, and you were able to parlay with them, telling your tales of your times with Menadamu, and they felt for your plight and gave you a bunch of cavalry. These were the tier 3 cavalry that you guys wanted to muster with your last domain action. Anybody confused, by the way, this is MCDM's stuff with Kingdoms in Warfare. As you guys, your guys' people, your retainers of your keep, are getting your military all set, they suddenly miss a communication with their spies in Allore and with their scouts out in the field. Their communications have gone dark. The sending stones that they use are no longer working, and a messenger that they sent out never returned. They're going to, and by they,
Yep.
I mean the cult of Orcus, are going to make a lore check against your communications.
Oh, I thought that our scouts were just being lazy. Oh no.
So you guys have 12 for your communication defenses. They are going to make a their lore check. They have a +2. It's not great for them, but they're going to try it anyway. Okay. They do not manage to break your communications. So your communications level, which is currently at 0, your communications is at 0, so is your resolve and your resources. They remain unaffected, and you're able to get your communications back up and running just as soon as it happens. Herschel warns you guys that something is going on. And let's see.
When you say everyone's you mean the PC characters, right?
Yes, you guys,
Okay.
the PC characters.
Okay.
It was unbeknownst to you for a second, and they actually get hold on, they have 6 actions, so okay. They're gonna be able to take 1 more action because they have more actions than you. You hear from Herschel that after they recovered their communications, getting their sending stones back working, and getting more messengers out into the field, they find out that there are hordes of undead being raised on the outskirts of Galestone, just beyond most people's reach. They are mustering levies of undead as their second domain action. And then as a domain bonus action, they have another ability. They're going to make an espionage check versus resources. They don't have great espionage either, so that's only a +2. This against your resources. However, they're going to add their proficiency bonus because one of their officers is proficient in it. This all sounds a bit like nonsense. I'm just telling you how it's happening.
I'm looking at like the 12 and like the 0 basically between the numbers
The 12 and the 0?
for our resources. So like we don't really have much bonuses.
Well, so they're doing it against your resources. Your defenses are 12.
Yeah.
Your resource levels are normal, so it's +0. Well,
Yeah.
it's at 0. So they're gonna try and do. This is a +17 or +7. Sorry.
No, that's a high chance.
Okay, they
Yeah.
do hit your resources.
Not the peaches.
Not the peaches.
Well, even though you sent messengers out to discover the thing about the levies, they were able to set booby traps along the trade routes, and you guys haven't gotten shipments of food other than peaches to Galestone for some time. You get -1 resources, and they get +1 resolve. So your resources go to low.
Is there such thing as a reverse scurvies? Because we have nothing but fruit.
It's called the runs.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Where can I record this?
I mean,
Or
you've got
visual?
it like selected at least.
Yeah, I have that for you guys at least. I'm just thinking about I'll put some text. I'll just put it in the Roll20. So their defense levels are +1 resolve. Okay, so your resources are at -1. Their resolve is at +1, and that was their bonus action to set booby traps. Now, you guys have a chance to react. You've heard what they were doing, and you can see from the intrigue thing what you can do during your domain turn. Only one person can go each turn, and each of you can add your proficiency bonus, if proficient, once during intrigue. You guys have 5 turns, because it's 1 plus the number of officers. There are 4 officers. That's you guys. Actually,
Herschel's an officer.
no, he's a retainer.
Oh, okay.
I'm also realizing that you are down, you are technically down an
Oh,
officer.
fuck.
Oh, fuck. Amon's not there.
Fuck.
Yep.
Okay.
This
we
is
got
this is the
4
worst in the
actions.
case scenario.
I
Okay.
guess Amon
Joy.
gets the extra slot. Or I guess he can have the extra spot for now.
That makes sense.
Mm. So
Okay.
4.
So you have 4 domain actions that you can use. They have a total of 6. They've already used their excess ones before, because they were moving against you first. So, what would you guys like to do? There are several things that you can do.
Which tab are we supposed to be looking for domain actions?
Organization. Organization
Okay.
tab. Under intrigue. Oh, can I get this? I
Is
can
it domain
actually-
skills or the domain actions, essentially?
Sorry, what?
The
Yeah.
domain skills are the domain actions,
Yeah,
essentially.
domain
Those are-
action.
those are
which
things
is
you
any
can
domain
do.
skill that you
Yeah.
can use.
Those are things that you can do with that.
Maybe
see.
we who is the diplomacy
I am.
skill? You want to go and bug a Taurus for some help? Or should
I
we
don't
not?
want to.
Okay.
That's a hard sell.
Look, we're doing work for him, so at least he could do is help us. But I understand.
But
Yeah,
also,
we
but
probably-
isn't he against the cult of Orcus anyway? So, like,
He's-
he's working with them currently, right?
He's working with devils.
Yeah, Orcus, right?
Orcus is a demon.
Orcus is a
isn't he?
demon.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to clarify. So the undead, are they devil undead or are they demon undead?
They're undead.
Okay. But okay. But we're dealing with the cult of the devils right now, not the cult of demons.
You're dealing with the cult of the demons.
Demon.
You're dealing with Orcus right now. There's Bodax, there's ghouls. It's
No, I mean
Demons
the,
are
the
chaos.
ones by our Galestone Keep, because you said there were undead being formed there. Those are coming from devils or demons.
I will let you
We-
know that they are from the cult of Orcus.
Okay. The secondary group is also fucking around with us because the devils are probably motivated. All right, I get how this. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, all of your organization's features are at +2, so I mean, anything you do is going to be +2. It's more just figuring out who can use what to their advantage and apply their proficiency bonus, because each of you can only apply your proficiency bonus once.
Right.
But another thing to think about is what you want to attack. They right now have strong resolve, and you have weak resources. You could try to bolster your resources. You could try to get those back up to normal from
I kind
low.
of vote. Yeah, I kind of vote trying to like do that by either setting up hunting or more.
Yeah, you can try and
Buying
bolster
more
your
stuff.
defenses, and you can also try to harm the enemy's defenses.
Actually, I have a question. Do we have any artillery? Because the
You do.
if
So
we
the archer.
okay, we do. Okay, never mind then. I was about to say, like, do we even care? Because the allied artillery has disadvantage on more on command checks on
Yep.
resources.
You guys have 2 cavalry, 2 artillery, and 3 types of infantry.
Okay, I say trying to normalize the resource problem is probably a good thing.
Yep.
Makes sense to me.
Alright, who wants to do it? and how?
I feel like it's either me. I should probably do it, right? It's operations.
I mean, you
Kinda.
are the peach boy.
Yeah. So Galestone's kind of like a little bit in the middle of nowhere, but it also has like forest and stuff close by to it, right? Um, the dwarves came close enough to get there, so I want to see if the dwarves can basically help us gather resources from the woods and possibly maybe get a little bit of a trade route more easily getting to the keep, so we can keep our resources well.
Okay. So I'll probably call that operations.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is what I have as the
To
officer.
bolster a defense, its DC is 13 plus the defense's current level, which its current level is -1. So the DC is 12.
Okay, and I get to add +6 to this.
Um, yeah, athletics and insight are the two skills that are related to operations, and you're proficient with at least one of those. Athletics, I think.
Yep.
So you can apply it.
Sweet.
You have trained your military well.
Do I roll as an athletic skills check, or do I just add proficiency to it?
You just make the roll. You add 2 because that's your organization's modifier for operations, and then you add your proficiency, which is 5. So that's 19. You succeed, and you bolster your resources back to normal.
Or character sheet proficiency, we're at 6, or is this?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't know why I said 5. Oh, because their proficiency is +5.
Yeah. Okay. I think we did good. We got like a 22 then.
Yeah, easily. You replenish your resources. You're able to forage for enough food to feed those at Galestone in preparation for war. Okay, now it's their turn. Okay. They are building a tower. And they're going to try to build it quite close to Galestone.
Rude.
Your
Koreans in Age of Empires. Okay.
they're castling you. Your scouts have determined that there is a tower being put up very close. It's kind of a ramshackle thing, and it's being built by a score of like undead as well as hordlings. This is obviously the work of the Jaguars' help, at least in this this battle here. So, in order to build a tower, they need to make a DC 13 operations check. They're going to apply their proficiency bonus to this for one of their officers, who's able to taskmaster them into submission. Okay, so they add +5 to that. Then they have very good operations comparatively to their lore and espionage. So they do eventually succeed at this, and they build a tower right outside of Galestone.
Great.
Okay, you guys can have a turn now.
Well, I guess we should probably learn something about them. Like defense scores or defense levels.
Yep, you can learn their current levels. Just keep in mind you only have like 3 more actions after this.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're gonna try and attack us, learning the units might be better, because then you could see like if they got like iron ghouls leading the charge or whatever, or if they got any devils with them, that sort of thing.
You guys also don't have any levies, and that doesn't take any rolls. You can just do that.
What's a levy?
That's when you had your 2 Galestone militias. They disbanded. They need to be rallied again.
Okay. Yeah. So
That
then
takes
let's rally
a domain
them.
skill.
It just takes an action, but it doesn't take any roll. You just muster them.
Oh, okay.
So then let's use one action for that,
All right.
because we'll need defenses.
Okay. Take an action, and you muster the Galestone militia. Just gonna make note of that. Actually, I could technically just over to
Everybody's
here
just like,
and
hey guys,
ungratify
there's
this.
some dead coming. Get ready. Protect the orchard.
So does that bolster defenses?
That does not. That literally just gives you 2 units.
Okay.
Okay, their turn. They're going to use one of their special skills called Eldritch Magic. The Jaguar uses some of their magic to bolster their army. They're going to make a lore check versus your resources this time. So that's going to be a... They're going to add their proficiency bonus to this one as well. Their lore is +2, so they're going to make a +7 roll. Natural 1.
Good.
Fucked up the ritual casting.
Good.
All right. Yeah, the Jaguar was not really invested in this, and they delegated it to a minion, and, well, didn't go very well. They were trying to forge a mighty scroll of blood magic, but they failed in their attempt. So, you guys get another turn.
Boom Crash, because you know Arcana, I think you should learn something or get a magical item so our army can have a better time fighting them.
I agree. Okay.
We can add a magic item, magical secret, magical defenses. So just kind of choose the one you think would be most efficient dealing with an undead army.
Yeah, let's magical units and capabilities, magic items, stars. For knowledge or magic items. Because
Remember, you could also, instead of like mustering more units, you could also attack their defenses, or bolster your own defenses in general.
What's
And by
the-
defenses, I mean your communication score, your resolve score, and your resources score.
What is the? How do we determine the roll for that one?
You can use whatever type of role you want: diplomacy, espionage, lore, operations, as long as you can justify it narratively.
Oh,
That's
could also
literally
do
how that
actions with
works.
you, too.
Like you guys, like sent dwarves out into the forest to forage. I called that an operations check.
okay. Okay, so she can Boom Crash can kind of say what she wants to do, and then we'll see what that roll would be, essentially.
Communications, just for the what it does, it lets you move stuff around after things have already been deployed, because you had advanced communications, or it does the same for the opponent if you have low. Resolve helps you guys in the first round of combat against the enemy, what's it called? The enemy organization's leader. It's like a morale bonus.
Mm-hmm.
And resources gives you a bonus in the first round of warfare with your military.
And resolve keeps our pretty much our military together, right?
Well, no, resolve gives you guys a bonus during hand-to-hand combat.
So
Well-
doing something to help resolves kind of seems neat.
Okay,
So
yeah.
it'll affect us as the players, yeah.
Yep, one affects you as the
Well-
players, one affects your military, one affects your placement.
Okay, so ideally I would like to improve resolve. So right now we have a bunch of flunkies from the Arcane College or graduating class of
Yeah.
Misfits.
The evocation class of
Um,
13.
Yeah, so they're going to do a post-grad research project on necromancy and some of the buried knowledge there in order to better learn and understand the enemy. Because, I mean, they built a tower so close, so obviously their methods are pretty easy to scry on, especially with Herschel sort of leading the charge.
Okay, I'll call that a lore check, and this is to boost resolve or resources.
I would like to boost resolve, if that's okay.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. And it sounds like you're doing lore. You, as an officer, can apply your proficiency bonus to Arcana.
Yay!
Yay!
Okay, so make a d20 roll. Your lore is +2, and then you can add +6 as well for your proficiency. Okay, so that's +8. That is most definitely a success, because the DC is 13 to bolster that defense. So your resolve goes up by 1.
Woohoo!
They're all just like, we know undead. We could do this, guys. We could do this.
We're graduated, we're dead inside, come on.
Okay. There are, what, 2 more intrigue levels to do? There's not much time left in the
We only
session.
have 2 more
I was gonna
actions.
do like a few as you go down each level, but I might just do them all now to see how things go.
Alright.
I'll just do it all now. Okay, so they're gonna take a turn. They're going to use operations to try to bolster their own resources. and they have good operations, so they're going to add their proficiency bonus as well. They have one officer left after this. So let's... okay. They've succeeded, and they've bolstered their resources. You note that they have armed the Hordlings with powerful armor, as well as their undead. It's not just armor scraps like they normally would be if freshly revived. Now they're fully armed and lining up outside of their tower. You can also see from the distance that they seem to be setting up some sort of artillery there in the building. Okay, you guys get a turn now. Their resources are +1. Or, wait, they already boosted theirs once, didn't they? No, they boosted their resolve.
I still feel like learning enemy scores would be helpful.
I agree.
How about, is there any way that maybe we can go and capture one of the Hordlings and interrogate him?
Sure.
/ torture?
I'd call that
Oh my God.
espionage.
Perfect.
Which Mao could order.
Yep, you can
What
use your
order?
proficiency bonus for that.
Yes.
That'll be the last time you can add your proficiency, but could be worth it.
Let's do it. So,
Okay.
stealth.
So you can do one of these things on a success. I'd like to pick your brain with which one you're going for. Enemy defense scores, enemy defense levels, enemy skill bonuses, or enemy units.
I mean, we're kind of up against them with like, oh, they've increased their resources, but we don't really know how high those numbers are. So it would be nice to have like a level playing field of knowing what the enemy is.
I vote units.
Units.
Yeah.
Well, you know they have undead and Hordlings.
Yeah, but if they have anything like, Botox or like a
I would
necromancer
tell
in the
you
back.
I would tell you the exact units and like what tier they are as well.
Yeah.
Hmm.
If it's just a horde of undead, that's one thing. If it's a horde of undead plus Iron Ghoul horde
With other
plus
stuff.
another, yeah.
That's fair. All right, so then yeah, we'll do enemy units.
Okay. Make the espionage roll, which is again +2, and then plus your proficiency, so +8. Okay, that is going to be against them since it's an espionage check. So, dang, what is that attacking? I suppose that's their communications that you're
Yeah.
attacking. They don't have necessarily the best communications. They rely more on resolve and resources, so that is a success. You capture a Hordling, and in between its indiscriminate grunts and gurgles, it does speak Abyssal, but Boomcrash is able to, or not Boomcrash, Boomcrash isn't there. Herschel is able
Herschel?
to cast a spell to understand the thing.
Yeah, Herschel.
And they tell you all the units they have. Let me go take a look at what's gathering outside of Galestone.
30 Tarasks.
They have
Undead Tarrasque.
Undead. Yeah, thank you.
And one Lich Tarrasque.
God damn it.
They have 2 levies, the same ones you saw before, the leftovers. They also have 3 tier 1 infantry of Hordlings, the Gristletooth Scrags. Yeah, I won't tell you much about them, but I'll tell you that there's 3 tier 1 infantries. Hold on, I'll just write this down actually.
You
2
can copy it over to the notes.
T1 levies, 3 tier 1 infantry. They also have a more powerful infantry, a tier 2 infantry. The thing that they were setting up with their siege seems to be 2 sets of ogre-born catapults. They are catapults strapped to the back of ogres. And
That's
those,
not fair. That's
those-
not fair at all.
those are 2 tier 2 infantries. Artilleries. So there's a force of 6 units with 2 levies, so 8 total units. You guys have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You guys have 7, 8, 9 units with your levies. So right now you
Okay.
technically outnumber them.
Cool.
That's
Yeah,
good.
because we would have been even if we didn't
Take that
bolster our
levy.
levies. Yeah.
Okay, with this information, you breathe a small sigh of relief. Let's get into their last action. So, I like planned out some of these ahead of time, so I wouldn't have to do as hard of thinking. Um, if they were doing well, like if they had attacked you guys, they were going to just keep hammering in. Instead, they're going to try to muster another unit. They go back to the Jaguar, and they plead for more assistance from their upper leader. The Jaguar acquiesces, and they muster a Tier 3 unit to even the score.
Oh fuck.
You guys now both have a Tier 3 unit.
Don't like
Play.
that.
Oh no.
Alright, they are done. You guys can take your last domain action.
But no more officer actions to help it, right?
Well, you can't add your proficiency bonus. Anyone can
Yeah.
still do this roll, but you just can't add your proficiency.
Yeah, that was what I meant. Do we want to fuck them up or try and make our army stronger?
Right now,
I
you
mean,
guys
isn't
have
that kinda
+1
both?
resolve.
So are we losing or evenly matched currently?
You're currently
We're
evenly
evenly
matched.
I feel like we need to. I feel like we need to tip the scales in their favor, because if they fail, then they can just try it again. If we fail, we're dead.
So
Yeah.
you'd have to borrow units from another realm.
I was saying either we convince the gruntlings to not help or we borrow units from someplace else. Both diplomacy based.
I'd say borrow is probably going to be a lot smarter than trying to get little hordlings to change sides.
Yeah.
Or
Like-
easier.
I'm also
Uh,
going to say that in some cases that's kind of impossible. Diplomacy will not work against your enemies. It'll work against people that are neutral or maybe just don't like you. But
Okay, like since we can identify as hordlings and undead, can't we ask anything from Elore? Like this is like
you can.
pretty relevant
So
to
you
them.
do have allies in Allure, technically. If you go to Stronghold Galestone, that tab, there's a green thing that says Neighboring Organizations. Each one has a thing called a Special Unit. You can summon that special unit if you succeed at a diplomacy check.
I kind of vote we go for the Church of Hieronius to get some priests out there to deal with dead, because, priests don't like undead.
Also, I think the Church of Hieronium is probably the least strings attached.
Yeah. Be
Agreed.
like, oh, we're calling you because there's a horde of undead. And they're like, shit, undead? Well, that's our duty.
Yeah.
Like that noise.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, you also have your domain features above, which you have a feature called Plans Within Plans that is a domain bonus action, so you can do that in addition to this action.
I don't see plans within plans.
It's on the Organization tab under Domain
am there.
For
Features.
intrigue, gimmick, and espionage, test against opposed domains communication. Domains communication one. I mean, we already use. We could just do that first and see what happens. Then, see if we can increase our thing first.
Yeah.
We only have
Okay.
one more action, though.
You can also
No, this is-
technically use your own domain feature called the Crew and assemble the Crew, which is a special unit that you guys have. That is a domain action, though.
Yeah, the plans within plans is a bonus action, so we could just do that first to test it. See if we get a little boost before we.
Yeah,
do
you actually
anything
have a
else.
lot of actions here, because you can also create. Well, you can't create vulnerability because your communications level is 0. It needs to be 2 or higher. False orders, however, is something that you can do.
I only see like stronghold like features.
It's in the
Again, it's under
organization
the
tab.
organizations tab, the blue one, the blue
Oh,
tab.
the blue one. Oh, okay.
So I say we do the plans within plans first as the bonus action, since I don't think we have any other bonus actions we can do, just to see if we can increase our stuff first.
It'll hurt them and increase yours, I think. Okay. So if
who
you'd like,
rolls this?
anybody can roll it, but I guess you, since you're in charge of Galestone, It's +2 because all of your
Just a
things are
flat roll.
+2.
Let's see if it goes well.
It's against their communications, which
No.
aren't particularly good.
Sweet.
It's a failure.
Okay.
Well, your
Found-
plans within plans was not intricate enough. You tried to pull some of your strings, but this was so sudden that you weren't able to put anything into motion. But you still have your action. That was only a bonus action.
So we're settled on getting allies or building a crew. Do we want allies or a crew?
I mean,
The crew is
Crew,
an infantry
actually-
unit. The Crusaders from the Church of Hyronius are a cavalry unit.
Those are useful, right?
cavalry
Cavalry's-
are pretty good because they move around the edge. They can pinch off like lonely.
How many infantry do
horns.
you have? Because if the infantry line collapses, the cavalry ain't got shit.
I believe you have 1, 2, 3. You have 5 because of the militia.
Okay, in that case, we have enough infantry. I say go for the cav.
So let's try and talk to the church then.
Okay,
Somebody
that one
else
will
roll this
require a
one.
check, though.
Yeah, somebody else roll this one since I rolled poorly.
Huh. Is this just like the +2 normally?
This is just a plus
It's
2.
still +2. It's a DC 13, I will say.
Slightly less than 50%.
All right. Anyone care if I roll?
Go for it. That way,
Go
if something
for it.
goes wrong, we can blame you.
Ha 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 ha!
You did it!
Okay.
Yay!
In spite of everything, your spy network has been able to find some people that are very friendly to the Church of Hyronius, in spite of your meh relation to
Hey.
them of late. I mean, Zumasu came back from the dead after potentially deserting, and they're in trouble
Yeah.
with the law, and it's all that. But you've kind of convinced them that a threat to Galestone, even though it doesn't directly affect Allure, could affect them in the future. They send a contingent of the Crusaders to your help, and you muster the Crusaders.
I think telling them it was undead also helped because they're like, wait, fuck those things. No.
Right.
Undead in my backyard?
Fantastic. Okay.
So we have advantage in units again.
Yep. Now, yeah, they mustered a unit, and you mustered a unit, so you're even again. And with that, intrigue is over. They finished all their actions. You finished all your actions. So let's close this. And I guess we're just gonna have to see what happens when battle finally breaks out. Because it'll probably happen soon, but you guys are too busy going after their boss. Well, thanks everybody that came out to watch.
Damn it.
'Cause we're gonna have to end here.
I wanted to know what just was on the other side of the goddamn floor.
You descend into the depths of Morvenwend, busy
No!
with your own designs. Thank you for everybody for watching. You can watch this every Sunday except next Sunday. I'm away next Sunday. I'll have to belay that one. From 9 p.m. to midnight Eastern Standard Time. You can watch The Rime of the Frost Maiden, which is our other game, on Wednesdays from 7 to 10. I have books on Drive Through RPG and the DM's Guild, and you can support me on Patreon/NobleCrumpet. That out of the way, and with some intrigue under our belts, a little bit of a tutorial as well was the reason that I wanted to do that, before you guys got into any intrigue with some big players.
Mhm.
But, yeah, see you guys next time as we descend deeper into the depths of Morvenwend, and see if we can't kick some butt. Good night, everybody, and sleep
care.
well.
Have a good week.